Yeah. I see some VIPs in the chat. What's up, Zane TV? Alatalia, Modax, welcome. G-Man Deuce, what's going on, my man? Azam okay, welcome to the stream, buddy. Jonah Sterical, what up? Good to see you. Ace, what's up? Ron Goldenberg, Kessie Henry, Ghost Customs, what's going on? Captain Bambosa, what up, man? Good to see you. William Poe, welcome to the stream. Pre-part, Douglas McTavish, what's going on, man? Tyler's in the building, TNX on board. I see you guys. Oh yeah, we got something special today. Every day's special, technically. But every day is a little bit more special than the last day because it's a new day. You feel me? But multiple things that are very special today. One is, as you can see off the screen right now, is his beautiful, sexy Blue Arrow livery for the Flight Factor 757-200. Oh yeah. But I gotta give a huge shout out to my man VRAM Jonas. He is the one who made this for me. This is actually the first Blue Arrow livery that was not made by me. Most of the Blue Arrow liveries that we have were all made by me. You know, the 737, the Eclipse, the King Air, the 1900, Caravan, Baron, like all the different liveries I've made were all made by me. But this time, I actually shared my graphics with my man VRAM Jonas, and he put something together, and it looks amazing. It looks great. He did a really good job. I don't know if he actually has a Flight Factor 757, but he did a really good job of really doing it really well. He honestly did it, like, to my standard, with me, like, being kind of person who makes my own liveries, and I'm very picky. Like, I have nothing to change about this. Matter of fact, VRAM Jonas, speaking of changing, I did change one thing. And it's a small thing. I just added Blue Arrow to the engine on the inside of the wing. That's it. Other than that, everything else has been perfect, and I'm loving it. It looks great, and I'm looking forward to flying it. This is my first time ever flying it, like ever. Like, I haven't even flown it offline, so absolutely looking forward to it. Another thing that's very special about today's stream is we are giving away another copy of Xenviro. So if you want to enter into the giveaway today, type in BLUXMAS. Special thanks to Threshold.net for supplying this copy of Xenviro today. So huge thanks to those guys. They're always on top on the news and on basically explain everything. So definitely check out the website if you want to learn more about that. I'll definitely be mentioning that a bit more. But let's go ahead and bring in the camera. Oh yeah, there we go. We're live now. We got Black Santa. He's with us again. We're still doing our Christmas giveaways. He's gonna help me give away a copy of Xenviro, so he'll be coming back. We have 2 legs planned today. All right, I'm trying to be pretty quick with the intro because I want to actually get them done. But we have 2 legs planned today. We are sitting at Albuquerque International right now, and we are headed to Phoenix for our first stop. Very short flight, but we are headed to Phoenix, and then after that, we would like to continue to Las Vegas if everything goes as planned. If for whatever reason we get delayed, I have technical difficulties, we may just end in Phoenix. So just kind of be aware that we may have to divert or stop early. But for that reason, we're actually gonna we're gonna roll for the giveaway today in Phoenix. So that's our first stop today. All right, so at our first stop, I will not keep you guys waiting for the entire stream. I want to go ahead and do the Xenviro giveaway in Phoenix. That's our first stop. So without further ado, let's get it in, guys. Let's get going. Let's hop in this thing. I haven't flown this plane in like 3 months, so you guys know how it is. I mentioned this. We were flying to Tolis after a week of being away, and I was like, man, I'm rusty as heck. So bear with me, guys. We're also flying on the Pilotedge network. So we tried doing that yesterday, or I tried doing that yesterday. It didn't work out. Found out that it was a very small, stupid issue that I didn't have fixed. I didn't have a contact ATC command on my joystick, and I thought I did, but I guess it reset itself. So anyways, let's get this thing powered up. I will use a checklist because yesterday not using the checklist was a disaster for me. We used the amplified checklist, and it's gonna kind of make it smaller if it'll let me make it smaller. Come on, it's like when I want to, okay, there it goes. When I want to make it smaller, it doesn't want to go, but when I don't want to make it smaller, it does want to go. So we'll start out with the battery switch, which is right here, and then standby power selector to auto. That's coming to life very nicely. Electrical power, make sure that's established. I believe we need to go ahead and hit the bus tie switches and the utility switch, and then we'll start the APU up. The weird thing about the 757, and I kind of I think people have known this for a while. It's new. It's new. This little technique, but apparently it will not work on Pilotedge unless I have the APU running. So we're gonna start the APU up now and get that going. While we're waiting for that, we'll turn on the windshield heat and smoking signs and seatbelt signs. Let's see, bus switches to auto. I think we've already done that. Not sure why it's not. There it goes. APU selector is at the start. Well, we've done it, but it's in red because it's still starting up. Raw Dane, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, guys. Fire test, yes. Where is that in this plane? Not up top, because this is Boeing. This is not Airbus. We've been flying Boeing all month long. I just realized that today. And so this is our first flight in Boeing for the month, in the month of December. So feeling kind of bad because I am actually more of a Boeing person than I am a Airbus person. So it's pretty funny. I know pretty good, Jonah. Thanks for asking, man. Thanks for asking. All right, APU's fired up. APU gen's ready to go. We're gonna hit that switch right there. Beautiful. All right, next page. Preliminary pre-flights. We need to go ahead and do the alignment here. We'll set the heading. Align, align, align. And FMC is working. Beautiful. Had an issue earlier where my FMC was just like not loading. It's like it was turned off. Where we at right now? Kilo Alpha Bravo Quebec. And then we'll copy that to IRS position. We'll hit, let's go top. So many windows, nav and nav. Beautiful. Status check. That's good. Verify quantities check. We do need to load fuel. I haven't done that yet. So we'll do that here in a second. Go to route. Today we're at Albuquerque. We're flying to Phoenix, Arizona. KPHX. Kilo Papa Hotel X-ray. There it is. And we should activate there. Execute. Let's go ahead and get our fuel loaded before we continue. That is going to take not a while, but it's just going to take actual time to do. I think it's going to be underground. Yes, there is. We'll do a full flight today, which I don't know what a full flight is in 757. I'm just going to throw in a really high number and see if it's a 170 is apparently the max I can fit in a 757-200, which sounds like not a lot. Like I thought you could fit more people in a 757. So fuel, we need about 67. I'm going to add some extra. We'll do 6,700 kilograms of fuel. And then cargo weight, I don't know, we're just gonna random number to 2,000 because whatever, who cares? Because I don't care. So load. All right, that's loading in. So now it's gonna give us the correct numbers. But again, man, I'm super happy, man. Thank you, VRAM, for taking care of this livery. It looks really stinking good, man. You did a good job. I love the winglets on this thing. I love the engines, the engine covers. Like it looks really dope. It's always something special, you know, about flying your own livery. I almost flew American because American actually flies this route. They fly it in an A320 and they actually also fly it in a 757, which is kind of surprising. They fly a 757 on a route so short. But they do. Yeah, there's cabin chatter. That's built into the plane. I'm not using any extra sound mods. I think that Vertical Sim has some kind of mod for this plane. I'm not sure if it's an engine. I don't know what it is. I just know he has one. I don't know what it does. But I don't have anything extra. This is what you get from Flight Factor. And so whenever you hit the load button to start loading in passengers and fuel, you'll start hearing chatter from within the aircraft, like passengers boarding, and you'll hear like loading trucks moving and all that kind of stuff. So all right, one thing I can do while I wait, which should be about over, is we need to go and get our frequencies today in Albuquerque. I am using 4 flights, the free version, and we can go ahead and pick up our ATIS. And I'm using 4 flight because I want to get used to it for my real life training, but also it's just really freaking helpful. Let's see, what is the ATIS? I see clearance on 1192. Is there not a... Is there no... Hold on a second. Like, is there no... There's gotta be one. P Bass, thank you for the follow, my man. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That just reminded me I was gonna post something somewhere. I'm so glad. Well, I'll say this in a second once we actually get logged on for sure. But I was gonna say I'm so glad to finally be back on Pilotedge. I've been wanting to fly on here again for a very long time. And hopefully we don't have any issues either. That's kind of my goal today. I don't really care too much about how great we land, but how smooth today's flight goes with ATC and all that stuff. So hold on, guys. I'm getting to get the ATIS. We're still waiting for the aircraft to load. I'm gonna get my chart up for Albuquerque. Whenever I think Albuquerque, check my Twitch title. What does it say? Oh, whoa, that's wrong. Thank you, man, for letting me know. I could have swore I updated that, like, right before we started. Maybe I didn't hit save. Okay, I updated the title that goes to, like, your email whenever, you know, whenever Twitch sends you an email and says, hey, this person is streaming, like, it has a little message there. So I changed that, but I guess I didn't save and change what goes to Twitch. So that should be updated now. Yeah, so sorry about that. We did a flight in a Piper yesterday. So if you want to see that video, you can go on YouTube and watch that from yesterday. It's a pretty good flight, pretty decent. We ended up having to do it on VATSIM because it didn't work out on Pilotedge yesterday. But it's all good. We will probably do Pilotedge tomorrow too. Now that I'm paying for a month, I want to get my money's worth. You know what I'm saying? All right, so ATIS is on 1180. Let's go ahead and get that ATIS. 1180. Which we're not too far from it. And that'll be a really good test to see if it's actually working. Oh, I hit this button here.
Albuquerque.
I hear nothing. It could be one of those things where just the ATIS just doesn't work. It was working earlier. Oh well, I'll get it from online. Second to get that. We're gonna need it. And the other frequency we need is going to be clearance delivery, and that is on 1192. So let's go ahead and get that, and we'll forget the 8. 119. Uh-oh, it was working? I heard it for just a second.
Direction.
Okay, well, screw it. 118. No, 1192 for clearance delivery.
Double Eagle 2.
There it is. I don't know if we're going to hear anybody. Have to test it. Let's go and do a real quick mic test with Albuquerque.
Alaska 212, Panax outside at 126.6.
Good science. Way better than yesterday, man. I was upset when this crap wasn't working. Let's try to punch in, make sure you can hear us. Albuquerque clearance delivery, November 16 Bravo radio check.
Loud and clear.
All right. Dope. Let's go ahead and get our clearance then. Lawson Hughes, we're flying from Albuquerque to Phoenix, Phoenix to Las Vegas. I always forget.
Alaska 212, Seattle Center, call maintain for level 1 under 0, go ahead.
Reserves,
showing Olympia.
Or so. Cost index, we do 9er. And cruise out to, we're planning for 360 unless he gives us something different. We'll see if he gives me the flight plan that I filed or if he gives us a different flight plan. So I don't really want to put in my flight plan information until we hear from him because he may give me something different. Because a lot of times it happens on Pilotedge. I'll get something completely different.
Alaska 212, Roger, clear the Payne Airport via after about a ground Olympia 2 arrival.
All right, so the ATIS is, let's see, 2005, 10 session miles, broken in 130, broken 200. Temperature 02, dew point -13, altimeter 3008. And arriving departure runways 3 and 8. Find out what that is. And 8. Where are we? I see 8. Okay. That's the one. We're like right next to that. So 3 and 8. Departure runways 3 and 8. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches in use via FAR. Departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Repack all runway assignments on hold and hold instructions. Advise on this contact. You have information. Mike. All right, we have Mike. So let's go ahead and contact him. Find out what we got going on. Let me get my notes ready because you gotta get ready to type all of this down. That beeping I just heard. All right.
Delta 1741.
As soon as I want to hit the button, somebody jumps in. All right. What up, SSB? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome, welcome. And SSB, I would recommend, man, if you want to enter into the giveaway, it might work for Twitch too, because I do have it linked to Twitch and to YouTube. But to be safe, I would join the stream on YouTube.
Delta 1741 from approach. Expect ILS runway 10
make
left
sure
approach.
that is tracking like it's supposed to, guys. Before what happened yesterday.
American 430 connect Phoenix approach 128.65.
All right, cool. So Nightbot is for sure updated now. So feel free to go ahead and type in the keyword again, guys. BLUXMAS. To enter into today's contest. That is the keyword. And it is case sensitive, so all caps. I think that's working. Better be working.
American 430 Phoenix approach. Expect visual approach runway 8. Information echo.
Live stream. What are you talking about? Hold on a second, guys. Is Nightbot working? What is he saying right now? Yeah, Nightbot is broken. Alright, for your chat embedded isn't able for you to. Alright, there it goes. It's working now. Alright, cool. Go ahead and again type it in. It's now for sure working. It was not working a second ago. The giveaway, whenever you type giveaway, that is not up to date. We're not giving away just Asia. We're giving away Xenviro today. Anyways, go ahead and get our clearance so we can get moving today. Albuquerque clearance, November 16 Bravo, IFR to Phoenix. Got quiet.
November 16 Bravo Phoenix correction Albuquerque clearance clear to Phoenix Airport. Roadrunner 3 departure, Zuni transition, Eagle 6 arrival. Climb via SID, Squawk 7306.
Clear to Phoenix via the Roadrunner 3 departure, Zuni transition, climb via SID, and squawking 7306 for November 16 Bravo.
16 Bravo, read back correct.
All right, cool. The dope thing about flying IFR on Pilotedge is it's very similar to flying IFR on VATSIM. So the biggest difference between the two is whenever you're flying VFR, because that is handled a bit. It's the same, but also kind of different because of the amount of controllers you have and the amount of frequencies you get. So, all right, we got basically exactly what we asked for, which is great. That is great. I'm excited. So I'm just going to put in our weather. 02 is the temperature. And then we'll go to departure. And we have the Roadrunner 3 departure. Probably going to get runway 8. That's what I'm kind of going to expect. Zuni transition, runway 8. Execute. We'll go back to routes, departure, arrival. And we need to go back to index, arrival. And in our arrival is the Eagle 6. Super simple departure, and I love it. Like we basically take off. Oh, sorry, not departure. We take off on a departure, and descend on the arrival, which is super simple. I don't know what runway we're going to get out there yet. I'm just going to put in for what SimBrief gave us for now, but we may get something different when we get there. And I'm not too worried about that. What did SimBrief give me, though? That is the question. All right, there it is. Runway 8 in Phoenix. So we'll see if that is correct. I don't know. But let's put that in now. We can always change it later. And that looks good. We have at the performance initiation page. I think all that's good. Take off. We get our V speeds, which I think we have to kind of make up. I don't think they actually automatically go in there. So I'm going to put 142, 145, 146. And that's just numbers I just made up. I didn't calculate that or anything like that. So, all right, let's go back to our route page. You're going to make it go ahead and double check. I don't know why it doesn't say runway. I'm not going to worry about that. All right, we got a direct to nowhere. Okay. What is that about? All right, let's go ahead and put Zuni here. Execute, back to route. All right, that's fixed. Now we have a direct to nowhere again on the arrival. Back to legs. And that's vectors. I will not even worry about that. Down to 7,000 feet. And I think we're good to go. Cruise, climb. Again, I haven't really flown this plane in a while, so if I'm missing anything, you guys feel free to let me know in chat, and I'll try to do better. You guys always do a great job, though, of kind of like being my first officers and letting me know, hey, this is how you should have done this or whatever. So anyways, that is all set. We're going to close the FMC now and go ahead and finish up with our checklist. We could also, I guess, we could probably unload some things I'm not going to worry about right now. So back to, I can just general checklist. CDU pre-flight ident page at all is set. We're just go ahead and just go through all that stuff. Navigation data set, departure page set. Pre-flight controlling set. Oh wait, there's actually buttons I have to click. What was that button they want me to click? Anti-collision lights. Okay, there's some things we actually have to do on this page. I think it did it for us.
Delta 69 is on maintain 3000.
Auto rate control set. I don't know where that is, so do it for me. Landing altitude selector set. We're gonna skip that. Mode selector switch. Not sure which one that is. Gonna skip that. Forward cabin. I'm kind of cheating, I guess. I'm just kind of hitting perform and it's doing it for me. Trim air switch. I didn't do that yet, I guess. And I didn't even turn the isolation valve or the APU or the packs. That's all stuff I should have done. I'm doing it now. Alright, cool. Flight director switch on both sides. VOR DME switch to auto. Oxygen test. Crew oxygen pressure check. Flight instruments check. What's next? Verify something. That's good. Upper ICAS display is good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. HSI. That's good. That's good. Speed reference sets. Kind of going through it. There's a lot of stuff in here that goes in a lot more detail than I want to go into today. That's going to be on the other side. Skipping all that good stuff. I want to fly today. I don't want to just be doing pre-flight. I want to actually do 2 flights, so that's what we're going to be trying to do. All right, so these are buttons we actually need to click. Those are the fuel pumps. I think that's going to be here on the left. You can see they're already lit up. C1 and C2 electric. Those are now pressed in. They did it for us. Now we need to hit the left.
430 Phoenix Airport, 12 o'clock, 14 miles.
Left one electric pump, which is this one. That's done. Fuel pump on. Fuel pump switch.
American 430, clear visual approach from 8.
Or no. Yeah, those are these. Alright, cool. We have no fuel in the center.
American 430, cleared visual approach from 8.
Red anti-collision lights can come on now, which is like our beacon lights. Recall switch, you can push that. Could be in here somewhere. There it is. Recall. It's not doing anything now. Trim check, that's good. Next page. Engine start checklist. Alright, let's go ahead and tell everybody they can jet.
Delta 69, turn off heading 190.
All our ground handling people. All our trucks, all our stuff can go our way. We're good to go now. Move, get out the way. Drive away, all. And then we also have under operations, I think it's underground, that we can go ahead and disconnect. The APU's on, so we can disconnect the GPU, which already is. Fuel truck can go away. Gate config will stay on. Waste unit can go. Loader unit chocks. I guess we'll get rid of chocks too. And then we'll go ahead and call in our
American 430,
pushback.
connect tower 18.7.
And we'll do pre-plan, I guess. And we only have one direction we can go. We are flying at the default Albuquerque. I don't have any payware scenery out here. I don't even know if there is. There probably is payware scenery for Albuquerque, but I don't have it. But I'm okay with that because I do have the new SAM plug-in thing, which is really dope. So like even at all the depart airports in the whole world,
Delta 69, 3 miles from trail, turn left heading 130, maintain 3,000 full steps on local logic, clear LS 10 left approach.
When you arrive, which they were there, they already kind of disconnected, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and call a pushback truck, get him going right now. And so I like add-ons like that kind of have like a universal benefit, you know what I mean? Like something that affects, like another one I have is called ALES, and that changes all of the ground textures and surfaces. So that's why you see like these kind of shiny PBR lines in the ground. The ramp textures look a lot better than the default X-plane ramp textures because it uses that, but it does it for all default airports. So unless the airport has its own custom ground texture, like if it's payware or something like that, if it doesn't have that, then it's going to be replaced automatically. So it makes a lot of airports feel like you have a payware, even though you don't. And add on the SAM gateway generators, not generator, or gates.
Runway 8, clear to land, American 430.
All right, we're about ready to go. Pushback truck is going. We will have to. Do we have to request pushback? Actually, we need to contact ground.
All doors and hatches are closed.
Ground is on 1219. We got our squawk code. The squawk code is 7306. Go ahead and put that in. 7306. And we won't go to standby yet. Or we won't go to Charlie. Yeah. So the next frequency we need is going to be Albuquerque ground 1219. Put that over here. Super happy to be back on Pilotedge, man. It's been like 3 months. Literally been 3 months. This is my first flight in 3 months. And I'm glad to be back. Hopefully, again, we have a good experience today. And you guys will enjoy it too. Either way, you guys are going to enjoy it, because if I screw up, that's going to be entertainment for y'all. Alright, ground's on 121.9er and tower's on 1203. I'm going to go ahead and pre-select that. Pushback truck is connecting right now. And I think we're good to go. Yep, tower 1203, ground 1219er. He didn't give us a departure frequency. So we'll see if we get one later, but I'll go ahead and let him know when we get to ground we did not get a departure frequency. They definitely didn't hear one. Are we on ground, actually, now I think about it? Yeah, we're on ground. I'm ready to push. Get my chart ready. So we're at the terminal, probably gonna get runway 8. Go ahead and let him know. Albuquerque ground, November 16 Bravo, ready for pushback with Mike.
16 Bravo, push your discretion.
Proud to push my discretion. I didn't. Also in my clearance, I didn't get a departure frequency for me.
Delta 69, connect tower 18.7. 16 Bravo, departure frequency is published on the chart, which should be 127.4.
Thank you very much. All right, cool.
Delta 69, Alice 10 left.
Yeah, I didn't even.
69, Portland Tower, 10 left.
Alright, push at our discretion. Beacon light is on.
10 left, Delta 69.
We are.
Delta 1741, just to maintain 3,000.
I think. Let's just make sure if he was on. Yeah, we're ready to go. Alright, parking brake released.
Oscar 212, just to maintain 6,000, paying altimeter 276.
Alright, back to our checklist for start. Down here. Secondary engines, check. Pack controls.
Oscar 212, connect Seattle approach 125.6.
Left one engine selector, ground. Alright, it's not even going to do all this with me, is it? Go to, yeah, we know what to do now. Alright, so isolation valve is on, APU bleed is on, or APU is, and all that stuff is on. We can go to ground. Go, starting engine number 2. Justin, what's up, man? Good to see you. Movie P and I, welcome to the stream as well, man.
Phoenix Tower, American 430. We have exited the runway to the right. We are on Bravo 9.
Oscar 212, Portland, Phoenix, Seattle approach. Expect the visual approach, runway 16 right, then maintain 3000.
Oh yeah, there we go. We're firing up. We're firing up.
American 430, taxi around via Charlie, remain in the street.
Okay, we'll taxi via Charlie for American 430. Have a great night.
You're right. You're right, VRAM. The winds are actually, it's showing for me, winds are 240 at 3. Visibility is 10, scattered 15,000.
$1741, tell us saying 180.
The ATIS says that they're departing runway 8. So that's why I'm thinking we're still departing runway 8.
$1741, I'm in Delta to maintain 4000 and flight present heading.
That's information, Mike, so I don't know if that's changed, but we'll have to see. Alright, starting engine number 1.
Operation Delta 629, taxi around the Alpha Victor Kilo, remain in the
What
street.
is that A on my
Alpha
screen?
Victor
Like,
Kilo,
what the heck is
Delta
that? You guys see that? Actually, you don't see that. What is that? I can't even click on it. It happened to me the other day. I'm hoping it's not like something wrong with something, but I saw it the other day.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
Oh yeah, baby. Alright, let's get this thing going. Alright,
Delta
we are
1741, turn on setting 130.
We'll go hit the... Actually, generators are automatic in this plane, so I don't have to actually turn them on. We can shut the APU off. Let's come back on. Seatbelt signs are good to go. Flaps coming down. Hi, champion. What's up, man? Good to see you. K. Meyer. If they ever don't give you a departure frequency, that's not a mistake. It's because the published SID published on the SID, so the emission of departure frequency means you should revert to the SID frequency. Gotcha. All right, cool. Yeah, I didn't realize that the departure frequency is going to be on the SID.
Has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right.
So I should take a look at that now.
And have a great flight.
So Roadrunner 3. Let's see. I think I can pull that up, can I? In here. I don't trust this thing, but we're gonna try. So I want you guys to be able to see the chart as well, not just me. You see it's still connecting, and it's froze, and that worries me. That worries me really badly. So I think I'm not. I rarely even use this tablet in the 757. Yeah, it's flashing like crazy. Yeah, we're not gonna use this. We're not using that.
Oscar 212, clear visual up 16 right.
Alright, let's go ahead and check the rest of this thing. So, isolation switch off. Okay. I didn't know how to turn that off. Status display check, flat lever check, flight controls check, transponder on. Let's go back a page. Yeah, still good. Runway turn off, light switches on, logo light on, and next one's before takeoff. So
Delta 1741, 5 miles from Buxom, just on maintain 3000 total steps on the local lounge, cleared Atlas 10 left approach.
Alright, flaps 5, we're ready to go, we're ready to taxi. Albuquerque ground, November 16 Bravo, ready to taxi with Mike.
Number 16 Bravo, runway 8, taxi via Alpha.
8 via Alpha, 16 Bravo. Alright, parking brake released. Runway turnoffs are on. Taxi light. Taxi light. I don't think there is a taxi light in here. I think it's just runway turnoff.
United 1513, connect Seattle Center 135.15.
Alright, via Alpha, that's gonna be forward to the right and into the right again. So we gotta go around the terminal, and back the other way. Alright, APU's off. We're good, baby. Oh yeah, we're flying 757.
United 1513, Seattle Center, roger.
It has been a while,
5212,
guys,
Canopy
since
Tower
I've flown this thing.
132.95.
What up, Cookie Productions? Welcome to the stream, man. What's going on, High Champion? Can anybody in the chat explain? Oh,
Tower 16 right, clear line 1 barrel 4.
Clear line 16 right, Alaska 212.
Can anybody explain to High Champion how the APU works? I'll wait till we get to the runway for Squawk Charlie. Alright, this is make a turn right here, I believe. Yeah, to the right. This is gonna be Alpha right here. Lawson, I actually don't know. I don't know if they posted it yet. Beautiful mountains out there in the background. Prepare says APU is for fire test. No, that's not the only reason you have an APU. APU is the auxiliary power unit. It's in the rear of the plane. It's like another engine. It's not like an engine that powers the whole plane, but it's like a smaller engine that powers the smaller systems while you're getting the plane ready while you're on the ground. That's the long story short. Yeah, basically a portable generator. All right, so ground is on 120.3. No, sorry, ground towers on 1203. So we already had that plug put in.
Portland Tower, Delta 1741, 9 mile final established. 10 left.
Delta 1741, Portland Tower, wind 110 at 13, runway 10 left, clear line.
10 left, turn land Delta 1741. 1740.
Alright, so we're flying the Roadrunner 3R now departure, guys. I'm going to go ahead and brief that while we are taxiing. You guys can't see it, sorry, but I can see it, so I'm just going to kind of talk through it. We'll take off runway 08 and climb to 6,000. I don't think you guys realize that the elevation of this airport is 5,355, so we're pretty high already. But passing 6,000, we will make a left turn. Max 230 knots, by the way. Let's go ahead and make that sure we have that pre-selected. Max 230 knots during that turn. Kind of like when we were in Innsbruck. When we flew to Innsbruck, there was like a max speed for you to turn out. So 230 knots, then basically direct to Roadrunner at 10,000 feet, which we already have pre-selected there. 079 will be our initial heading for this runway. So I can pre-select that as well. Katie, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Cam, we're flying from Albuquerque now, heading to Phoenix, and then if we have time, Phoenix to Las Vegas, as long as we can get these things, you know, going pretty quickly. Alright, we're gonna hold short right here and switch over to tower. And we'll get our departure frequency put in, us 1274. Alright, that's set. And then I want to go ahead and just look at my departure one more time, make sure I fly correctly. So, making a left turn from 08 to direct to Roadrunner. And then that's at or above 10,000 Roadrunner. We'll continue from Roadrunner to Speedy at or above 12,000. From there, we'll make a left turn to heading 245 to Pinion, all the way out to the Zuni VOR, which is also the transition for our arrival into Phoenix. So it's gonna go pretty quick. So basically, when he says climb via SID, we just need to be at 10,000 by Roadrunner. That's really our only.
12 text around via
that and the Speedy at 12,000 is the two main things for us to make sure happen. So I think we'll be okay. 757 is freaking rocket ship, so I think we'll be all good. Take a look at these messages here. F&C message, center pump. All right, that's okay. We don't have any fuel in that pump. And where is my auto brakes to RTO? Flaps are set. Autopilot sets. Everything looks good, guys. I'm hit LNAV here. Actually, I'm hitting. I'm kind of want to fly it. We may fly this on our own, so I'm actually not going to use LNAV. And something else. I want to zoom this out. Which one is it? Oh, we forgot our barometric or altimeter. That is 3208. It's kind of weird because you gotta click it over here. Come on, I know I have a camera. There it is. Okay, hold on a second. How do I change it? Oh, there it is. .3008. Again, I haven't flown this plane in 3 months, so bear with me today, guys. All right, we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and let Tower know that we are ready. Albuquerque Tower, November 16 Bravo, holding short, runway 8, ready to go.
November 16 Bravo, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8, clear for takeoff, 16 Bravo. All right, park and brake released, transponder on. Land lights all coming on, which I think, no, they were off. Position, wing lights. All right, let's go. All right, guys, strap in. It's time to roll. That would be confusing. Like, what if that was runway 8 over there? That would be hilarious. All right. Takeoff power set. Thank you, VRAM Jonas, for the super chat donation. Love these engine sounds. Yeah, I do too. All right, 90 knots, coming up on 100 knots now.
Delta 1741, Dexter on via Alpha Victor Kilo.
Alpha Victor Kilo to the round, Delta 1741.
All right, we're gonna rotate there. Easy, baby, easy. How's the clown gear up? All right, we need to get above 60, I think 3,000 feet. It was 65, I can't remember, it was 63. All right, either way, we're past it. Go ahead and make our left turn. Power back a bit. Still flying by hand. I will turn on LNAV just to have the flight director, but we're not using it right now. I'm gonna hit vertical speed. We'll be
November 16 Bravo, connect departure.
Contacting departure 16 Bravo. Albuquerque departure, November 16 Bravo, passing 8,300.
November 16 Bravo, Albuquerque departure, right at contact.
Yeah, wing flex.
United 1513, descend at Pulse discretion, maintain 10,000 engine altimeter 2984.
Alright, there's 10,000. I'm gonna continue past 12. In fact, we can stay at 10. But the chart says to stay at or above. So if we're at 11,000, it won't be mad at us. Alright, we're now past our speed restriction, so we can go 250 or faster if you like. Still flying by hand just for the fun of it, why not? I like to fly departures by hand if I can. You know, some of them are really complicated and there's a lot to do in the cockpit, but thankfully this is it's not crazy busy, you know, so I can kind of handle the workload of flying a plane and everything. Okay, those engines coming back now. Trying to trim out the aircraft so that I don't have to hold the yoke as hard. The thing about the 757 is that the engines come back to idle so quietly that you kind of get worried that if the engines are even on. Alright, land lights off, runway turn off lights off, and logo lights off. We're at 10,000 feet. And just a reminder, guys, today's giveaway is Xenviro. We'll be giving that away when we land in Phoenix, which is our first stop today. We're on the way there now. So if you want to enter into the giveaway for that, type in BLUXMAS in the stream chat. Alright, we're going to continue to 12,000 now. Still kind of climbing via SID. We're not trying to go too far above it. He didn't really give us a altitude to be cleared to, you know. He just said climb via SID. And the SID says 10,000 and then 12. So now we should be at the 12,000 portion. We're coming up to the 12,000 portion. Yeah, we are. At the next waypoint, we'll be make a left turn to 245. Le Capitano. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I could barely pronounce your name. Alright, altitude alert. And we can go faster now.
November 16 Bravo, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
134.6. Alright, it's gonna be Albuquerque Center. I'm gonna go into autopilot mode now. And we'll continue. We'll stay at 12 until they can clear us to something else. We'll just hold our altitude. Don't dive. Don't you dive. That's not what I wanted you to do. Albuquerque Center, November 16 Bravo, 12,000.
November 16 Bravo, Albuquerque Center, calling maintain level 360.
360 out. No, what's the problem? Alright, we're clear to our cruise. There we go. Alright, so LNAV is on, VNAV is on now. We're now climbing via VNAV. The plane will start climbing once it gets to the speed it likes. So right now we're at 13.5. And we're trying to get to it's like 315 knots. Once it gets to 315, it'll start pitching up and climbing to our cruise altitude. Yeah, this route is only gonna be about 50 minutes max. But we're not gonna be going very slow, so it might be a little bit faster than that. Alright, speaking of fast, time for a flyby. We out of here, baby. The thing I like about flights like these that are very short is the fact that we are pretty much at the end of our departure phase, and it's already time for us to go ahead and start planning for our descent, because I don't want to miss it like we did in our stream earlier this week when we did a couple of short flights and we got to talking and got distracted. So I'll definitely be jumping in chat with you guys here very soon, but I still want to go ahead and brief our arrival into Phoenix, because the waypoint after next is our first waypoint on a transition into our arrival. So at Zuni VOR, which does not have any altitude restriction there, so we'll probably be at 36,000 feet or so when we get there. Our first altitude restriction is going to be at or below 33,000 feet at Tinnies.
Loud and clear.
Here it is, Tinnies right here, which actually does show 33,000 feet. 270 knots. All right, that's correct. After that, we have Peso at or below 30,000 and at or above 24,000. So that's right in the gap right there. After that, we got Eagle at 260 knots, flight level 180. That looks good as well. Homer at 250 knots and 17,000 feet. So far, it looks like it kind of put in everything at the right altitudes that we like. So VNAV should, in theory, basically descend on its own via the arrival. Still don't know what runway we're gonna get out there. I could go ahead and check to kind of be ready, because right now I think we have runway 8 planned based on what SimBrief has told us. But sometimes you know what SimBrief says and what Pilotedge is doing right now is not always the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Phoenix ATIS from the website. So the ATIS is 360 at 10 statute miles, clear. So funny, whenever I want, hey, we're giving the Xenviro away today. I want to show off some really cool looking clouds, and we're flying in clear skies over freaking Nevada, Arizona. That's hilarious. No, not Nevada, New Mexico and Arizona. No, not Arizona at all. New Mexico. Are we in Arizona? Phoenix is in Arizona. Anyways, point is, arriving runway 07 right and 8. Okay, perfect. We already have 8 planned. We'll try to get 8 on the way in. Departing runway 07 left 8. Visual approaches in use. ILS runway 7 right and ILS runway 8 approach in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR, the same old stuff. And that's information echo. Yeah, man. I'm glad I got my Pilotedge working too, man. It was frustrating, and it's the crazy thing is it really wasn't Pilotedge's fault, even though it still was very frustrating. Anything whenever you get into a flight simulator and you just want to fly, you know what I mean? You have already made a flight plan. You prepared yourself mentally for the length of the flight, to talk to ATC. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Like all the preparation that you do.
Center United 1513
for flights, and then you get in there and it doesn't work, and it's very frustrating. So that's what happened to me yesterday. We were trying to do some VFR flying in the Piper Archer over out of Santa Monica, and it didn't work out for us because honestly it was my own issue. I still can't remember what it was that I did wrong, but I found out what it was this morning, and I was like, really? That's it? Like, it was super simple, something I did on my end. And so 3 months ago, which is when I used to have my Pilotedge subscription, I had an issue back then too, which is one of the reasons that I ended up ending my subscription, because I just couldn't get it working on my computer. But it was saying that my audio was disabled, and I didn't know why. And so I was going through my settings, and I wasn't in the mood to figure things out. And I was like, I'm paying for this. Like, I went a whole month that I paid for Pilotedge, and I didn't even fly one time. I was like, at this moment, I'm losing money. It's kind of like having a gym membership and not going. That's what Pilotedge can be sometimes. But I just enjoy it so much. I love it. So I'm glad to be back this month, and finally gets to do some flying, some IFR, and some VFR stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of dope. It's gonna be real dope. It's gonna be dope, man. All right, so you guys want to look at the livery? Check it out, Raven. Y6, not Y6. VRAM Jonas made this for me, and I am loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Turn the sound down a little bit. It's getting a little loud. We'll turn some music on. Make sure we still hear ATC though, because we do need to pay attention. Then we may get a switch over to another frequency here pretty soon. But the dope thing is that the plane matches my shirt. But man, it's dope, man. It's really dope. Oh, wing light needs to come off. That's annoying. What is the white anti-collision light? I think that's. Oh, let's go ahead and check some things. Let's go back to our checklist. Make sure we are good to go. Climbing cruise, weather radar, wind, no smoking signs, seatbelt signs. That's our descent checklist, so we'll leave that. I'm loving this freaking scenery too, man. Ay, ay, ay. Farnborn, how much does Pilotedge cost? It costs. That's a great question. Let me see. There's multiple levels that you can get. So right now we're flying, I believe, in the ZLA, Pilotedge ZLA coverage zone, which is like just Southern California, I think some of Nevada, and some other state. But to get more coverage, you pay a little bit more. But the base package is $19.95 a month, which when I first saw that I was like, it's $20 a month. But now it's kind of valuable to me because again, I am trying to do my real life flight training. I do want to progress. I do want to get familiar. I do want to be comfortable on the radio, and I would rather learn that in a sim and pay $20 a month than to go and pay hundreds of dollars an hour trying to figure out how to talk to ATC in a real plane. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just think it's definitely any advantage I can get. I talked about this yesterday. Any advantage I can get, any head start I can get on my flight training to save me money and save me time, is the better it is. And plus it's fun too. Alright, zoom this out. Alright, so top of climb is up there. Yes sir, Hi Champion, I am continuing making songs. We have multiple songs and videos coming up. We're actually going to be doing a tour. Me and my group, if you guys don't know, I do make music with, our group is called Archie and Sizzle. I am Sizzle. And we're doing a tour next year. And we'll be traveling all over the US and other countries too. So we'll be making our way over to Europe at some point next year as well to do some performing and some songs. So looking forward to it. It's gonna be really good. Right now, this whole year has kind of been more of like a grind season for me. I haven't been traveling a lot. I've been doing more of writing, studio, you know, stuff like that. So next year, hopefully we get to do some more performances, some more traveling and things like that. What has been my favorite flight this year? Ooh, that is a good one. Because I don't really know. Huh. That is a great question. Off the top of my head, I really loved our flight circling approach in Innsbruck. That was a heck of a lot of fun. Heck of a lot of fun. Any flight where you have to kind of hand fly and see scenery, and it's like kind of challenging but also really beautiful. Like those are the type of flights that I really enjoy. Am I gonna go? I don't know if we're gonna make it to London or UK. It depends. It kind of depends on who, you know, the demand out there and who books us. So I don't know. I don't know yet. We don't have all the dates planned yet. That's a good idea, Tim. They should have a multiplayer Oshkosh event every year. That'd be a really cool experience. Flyers Aviation, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Glad to have you, my man. Actually, let me look at the bottom. I haven't looked at the bottom. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I had not seen that yet. I love it. Good job, VRAM. Because the last version that he sent me, it looked good. It looked really good. And I was like, all right, cool. This looks great. This looks amazing. I have a couple requests. As a lot of you guys know, my kind of like my slogan for my virtual airline, which is not really a virtual airline, it's just kind of my brand, is Rise Above. And I always put Rise Above on the belly of my liveries. I was like, hey, can you add Rise Above and add these letters right here to the inside? Because I like it. I like, because a lot of people like me like to sit in the engine seat, like looking at the engine seat, and I like to have my logo right there. I feel like if you don't have your logo there, you're really missing out. But yeah, this is I didn't like, I haven't flown this plane. I've only seen it on the ground.
13, connect cascade approach 100.6.
So I didn't know that looks
Orbital
dope.
approach 119.6.
All right, guys, photo shoot time. Let's get some photos of this plane. Nathan, what's happening, bro? Finally made it back on Pilotedge, bro. Uh-oh. All right, that's a screenshot. That's a screenshot. You know, honestly, I kinda wanna, like, I would,
1513 cascade approach.
I've thought about the idea of starting a real life airline. Like, if I have the funds, or like if I had the investment to, like, or the opportunity to start a real life airline or charter company, I think I would actually enjoy that, to be honest with you. Like, I've thought about it before, like, this would be kind of cool to do in real life. I understand that, honestly, getting into that is really tough. I do get that. It's kind of a hard industry to get into. It costs a lot of money to get in and a lot of money to stay in. And so, but I just thought it'd be cool. I don't know, you know, I don't know honestly too much about it, but it's just something that I definitely would be like, yeah, why not? Don't be Ryanair. Absolutely not. Yeah, Nathan, seriously, me and you, business partners, bro. For sure. If we get a chance to start a charter company, I am down. Even if it's like just two of us flying like little Barons, flying people in Baron 58's places, like, that would be cool. You know what I mean? Because kind of my own I guess vision and idea for like what my aviation career could look like, because you never know. Once I get my pilot license and my commercial license, any opportunity can come up, and you know, things can change pretty quickly. But kind of like in my head, kind of some of the things that I would kind of be interested in is, for one, you know, not only being a part of a charter company, flying for a charter company, but starting a flight school that helps people like me and you who can't afford to get a pilot license. That's kind of what my thought is, my thought process is, because I honestly can't afford it. Like, I can't. But I'm doing everything I can to still make it happen and still overcome those challenges, right? But it's hard for other people as well. And I want somehow, I don't know how it's gonna work, how it looks like, you know, I'm praying about it. But I would love to help other people who have a strong passion for aviation to get into aviation and help get them scholarships, help get them flight training, things like that. I would love to have like some kind of foundation like that. That'd be super dope. But also having like some type of charter company or flight school, I don't know. I mean, we can have a aircraft painting company. You know what I mean? There's a lot of opportunities out there. 10-year goals, absolutely, man. We're still young. We're still young. There's still a lot of things we can do in our lives, in our lifetimes. Even though I do say life is short, take it one day at a time. But still, you should have a plan, a goal. You should still have ambitions. You know what I mean? Like, you really like, don't just like, oh yeah, this is where I'm at. This is how it is. Like, I feel like whenever I was at my job I have now is not too bad. I like it. I enjoy it. But when I was at another job I absolutely hated being at, one of the things that really drove me was my music, because I had something to look forward to on the weekends, at night when I left. I was like, all right, when I leave, I actually have something to look forward to. When you have something to look forward to, the grinding, hard work part, you actually kind of have some hope in that. You still have some, like, something to do. You know what I mean? You still have something to think about, get your mind off of it, something that drives you, right? But if you just work somewhere, a dead-end job, and you have no ambitions, no goals, no nothing, it's like, it makes that job so much worse, because you're like, all right, well, I leave work and I go home and I have nothing to look forward to, nothing special to look forward to. And I feel a lot of people live their lives that way. That's why it's important to have an ambition, to have a goal, to have a dream, to have a passion, a hobby, you know what I mean, to do something. And it's something I even talked to my wife about, because a while back she was kind of like that. And she would go to work, she would come home, and go to sleep. That was it. And I was like, you need to get a hobby. You need to get some friends. Like, I told her that. And so, but now she's kind of found, I think she's found her thing, and her thing is working out. She really enjoys working out. She really enjoys like doing Zumba classes, stuff like that. Like she really does. So I see like a light in her now that I didn't see before, because she has something to look forward to at the end of the day when she goes working out or goes to Zumba, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So super dope, man. But for me, I have too many dreams and ambitions. Like I gotta narrow it down. I'm like, all right, which ones am I gonna work on this year? We'll talk more about that maybe tomorrow, because I don't even know if I'm gonna get the stream on New Year's or next week. We'll see. Let's go ahead and change our altitude to what, 17,000? I'll do 10. We'll put 10,000 in here. So VNAV would descend us. Before we reach our top of descent, I'll go ahead and check in with the controller to make sure that we're clear to descend via the arrival. So I don't want to start descending without letting him know. He didn't actually clear us to descend, and I haven't heard from him in a while, but we probably will be getting switched over to another controller, and not too long, I assume. I don't know where the coverage stops for Albuquerque Center. We are flying into Arizona, so we'll see. Might be like an Arizona center or something like that. I'm not sure if they have a center. Sounds like what Peter, mentor pilot, is trying to do. He's trying to build something that gives better finance options for aspiring pilots. That sounds dope. With pre-test to assure the person taking on the loan has a good chance of completing the training. I'm about to check him out, Tim. That sounds cool. I would love to like, learn more about what he has going on, because I could use some help myself. Not gonna lie, I could definitely use some help myself. So maybe if I can take his program or be a part of it, promote it, I don't know. You never know. It's good to connect with people who have the same mindset, the same desires, the same, Like I'm not getting into aviation for the money, There's really not a lot of money in the beginning stages of aviation. As a small private, commercial pilot in small planes, you're not making a ton of money, It's not until like later that you might actually start making some decent money. Same with like flight attendants and things like that. So, how many nautical miles still left? Great question. Let's see. Is there no progress page? There it is.
November 16 Bravo, Ground Albuquerque Center 128.45.
128.45. To 8.45. All right. Center November 16 Bravo, 36,000 feet.
November 16 Bravo, Albuquerque Center, descend VV Eagle 6 arrival, runway 8 transition, Phoenix altimeter 3003.
Descend via the Eagle, arrival, runway 8 for Mr. Bravo. All right, cool, we got that. And I actually just realized that I never set my altitude to standard, or my altimeter to standard. I'm almost hesitating to do it because I'm about to descend again. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it though. Where is that actually?
15 turn heading 070, descend to maintain 3000.
There it is. Alright, so VNAV is on. It should start descending. If it doesn't descend when we get to our top of descent, then we'll take matters into our own hands. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. What happened to the Blue Arrow website? It hasn't been finished. I started.
83 uniform Albuquerque clearance on request. Stand by. You can expect a full road clearance.
But it is Blue. I do own Blue Arrow. What is it? Blue Arrow. FlyBlueArrow.com. And I plan on finishing it eventually. I just have a lot of other projects ahead of it. Usually, websites for myself are always at the lowest priority. Like I'm working on some videos, working on some other projects for other people, for other things, and those have kind of been in the way. So once maybe when things slow down, I'll finish that website up. But the point of that site is not too much to really create like an official virtual airline, but more to create more of a virtual flying group is kind of what I'm going for there. Like kind of more of a loose term, I guess, for virtual airline. What's up, Ed Reed? Good to see you, man. Max Kafula, just saw you guys join. Avio, man, welcome to the stream as well, man. Mesa has a program that might help you financially. I'm gonna check him out too. Thank you guys for the advice, for sure, man. I really do appreciate that, guys.
United 1513.
We're gonna make it happen. Like, I'm serious. I'm determined. Like, even if I have to be 50 freaking years old and get my pilot license at 50, I'm gonna get it. Like, that's how it's gonna be. Your wallet about to do a 757 cargo flight. Yeah, I thought about doing cargo, but I was like, I got this new livery and I want to fly my livery, so I might have to make a Blue Arrow Logistics. That's an idea, guys. I might make a Blue Arrow Logistics 757-200 cargo variant because I do want to have. I don't have any cargo Blue Arrow cargo aircraft, and this will be perfect. This will be perfect. Super clear skies, man. I don't think I've ever seen Xenviro so clear. Jesus, I was kind of hoping for a little bit of overcast, you know, kind of show off Xenviro since we're giving that away today. But Xenviro still looks pretty good, even on a clear day. That sun rays, that's one of my favorite
Number
things.
1183 uniform, clear to the Santa Fe Airport via vectors Melky, Victor 611, Santa Fe VOR. Maintain 9,000. Large frequency 127.4, squawk 2567.
Ooh, that sounds cool. There's a podcast called Aviation News, and there's
Squawk
a really
2567.
good one that gives you details on how to start a charter service in detail. Huh? That I don't, you know, that sounds like it might be pretty far ahead in my life, but I'm still very interested in at least knowing how to do that. That'd be pretty cool. I think that's the reason why I'm so interested in things like FS Economy, like SimBuddy, like these adding the economy to the games. I think that's why I'm so interested in it, because I'm a businessman, you know what I mean? I'm an entrepreneur. Like, I want to be able to make money flying and create like an empire. So, you know, who knows? Blue Arrow could be the next American Airlines. I'm just kidding, but you never know. You know, the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Let's get like a massive investor. All right, we're gonna invest $300 billion in the Blue Arrow to start a new airline. That would be just crazy. We can't even win the lottery and do that. Like, I feel like if I got an airline, it'd be like Soul Train, and I would be Kevin Hart. V-Round, you fixed the text on the belly. Honestly, bro, I actually kind of like how it is right now. I see that you know, maybe it was a mistake having rise in gray and above in white, but I don't mind that they're in different like shades. But it is kind of hard to see, so it makes more sense to be all white. But that's an idea for later to do. So pretty cool, man. But good job again, man. Big shout out to V-Ram and Jonas, guys. He's the one who made this livery for me. Big thank you, man. Uh-oh, engines is pulling back. I think I have a rotating view. There it is. Oh, Escobar, you missed the takeoff. It's all good, man. We're just reaching our top of descent now, and you haven't missed our giveaway either. Our giveaway will happen when we land in Phoenix, which is where we're heading right now. So if you want to enter into the giveaway and get a free copy of Xenviro, type in BLUXMAS. What's up, Tash? Spec Life.
United 1513, connect Eugene Tower, I'm on 8.9.
Tim turned 35 last month and considered an old fart by some. That's funny. Yeah, man, dreams have no age limit. Like, it's never too late to start something new. It really isn't. Like, the older you get, the less time you feel like you have. But yeah, like, I really don't want to bring up the subject, but the truth is, I am actually turning 30. I know I don't look 30. I don't feel 30. I don't feel like, I feel like I'm like 21, 23, 24, but I'm turning 30 next month in January. My birthday is January 31st. Just to give you guys a heads up, let you guys know when my birthday is. But birthday is January 31st of next month, and so I'll be turning 30. And yeah, I mean, I feel old. My wife tries to like pick on me because she's like a few years younger than me, so she's like, oh, I found no gray hair. I ain't got no gray hairs, but she likes to mess with me and bother me. You turned 10 this month. Oh, wow, happy birthday. Late birthday. Soundtrack we're listening to, this song specifically, is Talk Till We Drop by Velveteen featuring King Sis. And it is on epidemicsound.com. I don't know where else to find these songs, to be honest with you. But I like it. This is what I usually listen to now in our streams. It is a paid service, but it's super helpful if you stream, if you make videos. They give you really good stuff on there. Xenviro does not drop frames much. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Matter of fact, a friend of mine, Captain Geo, he also streams. He just got Xenviro a few days ago, and he's on a gaming laptop, and he was very concerned about it hurting his frames really bad. And I was kind of like, I don't know. You're on a gaming laptop, we'll see. And so he ended up getting it, and it worked pretty well for him. He hasn't had any complaints. He said his frames are way better than he expected them to be. So that's good to hear. What about when we ended up going around at minimums 8 times and diverted and going around 10 times there because of the weather? Did that happen to me? Was that me? Did I go around 8 times? That doesn't sound like I went around 8 times. I would never go around 8 times. If I go around twice, the third one will absolutely be forced. Like those wheels are touching down. All right, what's going on? Airplane's getting too quiet for me, freaking me out. All right, drag required. All right, let's drag some drag. All right, let's go ahead and check on it. We are, he told us to descend via the SID, so let's make sure that we are actually following that. We're coming up on Peso. We need to be at 270 knots, below 30,000 and above 24,000. So how are we looking? We are at 29, so we're right in the gap. We're good, we're okay. I'm actually gonna change our altitude down to 7. Let's go back to the legs page. I'm actually gonna open this one up, and I'll put progress on this one. And we'll put legs on this one, and I'll go ahead and change it to 7,000. So I know we're gonna descend all the way 7,000. Thank God for VNAV, man. It's so much easier, VNAV. I love you, VNAV, when you work. Philomena, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. And Blue Arrow, next American airline. You never know. There's room, man. Like, there's been these really big airlines for too long. We need some new airline, right? Don't you think? No, don't you think we need some brand new airlines? Like, I feel like Europe gets a lot of new airlines. Or maybe I'm just so unfamiliar that I discover new airlines all the time in Europe. But in the US, like, you rarely will see anything different than United, American Airlines, Delta Airlines, Southwest, Spirit, Frontier. US Airways is no longer a thing. It's now American based, pretty much. What else? There's a few others. But the main airlines in America is the main thing you'll see everywhere you go. You may see some smaller airlines like private. You'll also see some international come over here from time to time. But other than that, that's all you see is a little bit of these big airlines. JetBlue, yes, JetBlue. Oh, how do I forget about that one? Joseph, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I have an I don't know. It's a quick question. What's my take on SkyMax Pro? I do own SkyMax Pro. I haven't used it in months. I don't really recommend it anymore. It used to be one of the best weather add-ons. I don't know if they've updated since then, but I don't really see. I'm not really impressed by them anymore. Arabian Airlines is another good one. Alaska is another good one.
1513, taxi around via Delta, remain as frequency.
But when it comes to weather add-ons right now, because I would honestly not invest too much into weather add-ons, because again, we have Microsoft Flight Simulator right around the corner, right over the horizon, and we don't know how good it's gonna be yet. But until we know, until it comes out, we won't know if we're completely want to switch over to Microsoft Flight Simulator or stick with X-Plane. I still think that when it comes out, we're still going to stay on X-Plane a bit, because there's still going to be lots of things that need to be added, lots of add-ons that need to be made, lots of aircraft that need to be added that are not going to be available yet on the new Microsoft Flight Simulator because it's brand new. But so X-Plane is still gonna have a lot of the old good stuff. P3D still has a lot of really good old stuff. Plus, the quality of stuff you have on X-Plane and P3D are very good. And I know the quality is gonna be good in Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. But I just think we're gonna probably not until 2021 will Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 be a simulator for you to fully switch to if you previously were flying on X-Plane 11 or P3D. Now, if you're just getting in that flight simulator and you never had one, you know what I mean, then you may jump into Microsoft Flight Simulator and that's all you fly, especially if they add a specific plane you like if they add a really good 737, really good A320, like one of those, then I think people are going to be dropping X-Plane.
Number 428 Romeo Victor, Oakland Center, Coté, the Reading Airport, as filed, maintain 10,000, departure frequency 132.2, Squawk
FW Ryan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Samuel Montoya, welcome to the stream as well.
20 minutes.
Yeah, Virgin America is now Alaska Airlines. Yeah, a lot of the airlines kind of are expiring. A lot of them are going away. You don't really see a lot of new ones, but it's just tough. If you watch any videos online about the airlines and how the airline business works, it's very tough to get in and it's very tough to stay in. Like a lot of airlines that have been around for years, for a long time, are still going bankrupt because it's just hard. Did ForeFlight actually like kick me out for good this time? I don't know. I think they did. I think ForeFlight kicked me out for good. I've been kind of using the free version. Oh no. My trial ended on the 4th. The thing about ForeFlight, man, it's so freaking expensive, man. Everything aviation is so expensive. Thank you, Danny, for another super chat donation, man. Appreciate that. Hey, man, do you know the price? What was it? Do you know the price of your PC? My PC is about $2,500. Yes, 25. I think that's including the monitor and stuff. I bought it all separately, but my budget was $2,500, and that is what I spent. All right, well, we're not using ForeFlight anymore, so on to Plan B for my frequencies. All right, we are expecting runway 8. And we go ahead and get that ready while we're descending. I want to stay ahead of this thing, stay ahead of the plane. I don't want to fall behind, especially when you have ATC.
November 16 Bravo, Commander Phoenix approach 128.65.
2865. And I know I didn't say 16 Bravo, but if I say it, I forget. So I'm still trying to get up to that point. 12865. Alright, we are descending via the Eagle 6. How high are we? 18,000.
November 1183 uniform allocated ground. What's your location?
Danny, another one. What's up, man? What you got? Why do you have spoilers deployed? Because spoilers were required for our descent. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and talk to them. Approach once. November 16 Bravo, descending via the Eagle 6. We're passing 18,000 feet.
Number 16 Bravo, Phoenix approach. Expect. Number 16 Bravo, which side are you parking, north or south?
North Shore.
16 Bravo, expect visual approach runway 8.
Visual sounds good. North Bravo. All right, we'll get the visual for runway 8. That sounds like fun. I like visual approaches. I honestly don't know. I was like, I don't know where we're landing. Like, whenever they ask you, where you parking? I was like, I have no freaking clue. I have no software that tells me where to park. Avio Man with the donation. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, guys. What was the message? Let me see what the message was.
November 83 uniform, runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
Wait, why don't I see the message? Oh crap, what the heck was... Was that a Streamlabs donation, Avio man? Or Twitch? Was that Twitch? It might have been Twitch. Yeah, he wrote this long thought out message and I can't even freaking read it. Give me a second, guys. Thank you again, Danny, for the super chat donation. Merry Christmas, you deserve it. Appreciate that, man. And thanks again, Avio, man. I'm gonna have to find that message wherever it is. It didn't come through on the YouTube. Like, it didn't come up on any of my 10 screens that I'm looking at. I'm just kidding, not 10. Like, I only have 2, but still. I'm gonna refresh Twitch. Let's serve meals. Maybe a little late. Joseph, the giveaway today is Xenviro. You will need to have X-Plane to win today's giveaway. Let's go ahead and check on our departure, make sure we're looking good. We're passing Botox. Maybe at below 14,000. We're a little high right now. We're a little high. We get 12,000 at Geno, is that correct? Yeah. We get the visual. Let's go ahead and get the ILS frequency though for runway 8 as a backup. And we'll get our Phoenix information. Eagle 6, approach is gonna be runway 8. Alright, so for the ILS for runway 8, we're looking at 11175 as a localizer. We also need to get our ATIS out there again, so I'm gonna get that here in a second. So I'm only looking at chat here in a little while, but let me go ahead and get the aircraft set up for arrival first. 11175. And CRS is gonna be 078. Alright, looks good. Be landing, looks like to the east. They'll be going here, down here, I think back around. I think you can give us some vectors here pretty soon too.
Number 428 Romeo Victor, all code center right done.
Did you just say you can see KFC from here?
Livery Romeo Victor, right contact, 5 miles southwest of Napa Airport.
Alright, we need to be at 11,000 right now. Alright, we're catching up to the descent where we need to be at. We're a little high still, but we're not too bad. We're not too far off. Our speed needs to be 230, so we need to slow down.
Number 139 enter. Seattle departure, clear to the Portland Airport via as filed. Maintain 2000, expect callable 240.
We're almost there, Zane
1
TV.
minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4 squawk 7462, release for departure, clearance point if not off in 20 minutes.
We need our ATIS again. Ed Reed, what was your question? I'm sorry, I missed it. Yes, sir, we're going to Phoenix. Sorry. I've been kind of occupied trying to get set up to land in Phoenix. I didn't see your question. But the giveaway is happening at Phoenix, and we're flying to Phoenix, and then after that, we should have enough time to fly. Matter of fact, let me get that flight plan ready to Las Vegas from Phoenix. Do it now so we don't have to wait on the ground too long for me. Alright, it's 10,000 feet. Land light's coming on. What is KDG? You guys know I don't recognize a lot of these places by their IKO. These smaller places. No problem, Ed. I should do a flight from OMDB to VABB. I don't know where that is either, but I'm pretty sure it's farther than I'm willing to fly in a live stream. What is up with my internet right now? Jeez. Or my laptop's internet. My laptop's like giving up. Like I'm trying to do the flight planning for the next flight to Las Vegas, and like nothing wants to work. It's like, you're not connected to the internet. I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm streaming. Yeah, 3 hours is a little too long. I mean, these are good flights, though. Don't get me wrong.
Roll 183 uniform low to guitar.
Don't get me wrong, those are great flights to fly. When I do a live stream, you guys know my live streams last 2 to 3 hours max, right? If I go 3 hours, I went too long because my goal was to go 2 hours and I went an hour long. So my flights, if I'm able to do 2 flights, I'll do like a flight less than an hour for both legs, you know what I mean? If I do 1 flight, I'll do like an hour and a half flight max to try to get done in 2 hours. So like I can't do a 3 hour flight, 5 hour flight. I will rarely do a long haul. I could try to do like last week, but that's kind of on random occasions. And I always fly in real time too, so if it takes 3 hours to get somewhere, it's gonna take us 3 hours to get there. Jarrett, what's up, man? Good to see you. Again, guys, type in BLUXMAS if you want to enter in today's contest and win Xenviro once we land in Phoenix. Might have to do the flight plan on this computer. Yeah, it's taking too long. Yep. I don't know, Ed. I guess they don't care. Alright, we're actually really close. We need to be at 7,000. We're coming up on 7,000 now. We'll hold 7,000 from our next waypoint, and we should get vectors from this point on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music down and off.
November 16 Bravo, descending 3,000.
Down to 3,000, November 16 Bravo. As I said, right on cue. So I'm gonna change this to 3,000 feet and continue our descent manually with vertical speed. And then stay at about 210 knots, I guess. I think that's fine. We can go down slower to 200 because we're kind of flying away from the airport. So I'll do 200 even for our speed.
And departure says number 182 uniform is climbing through 6.4 for 9,000.
They might be.
Number 183 uniform, I'll get departure at a contact.
We'll see what happens in January when I'm not giving things away. Lawson, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming by, my man.
Thanks, bro. Starbreak.
I'm not using Track IR right now, but when I do use Track IR, here it is. You guys can see that. Yeah, so this is my Track IR clip. You can actually see like how the light is, like kind of lights. There's like little IR lights here, and they connect or there's another kind of like device on the top of my screen that's looking this way, and so when I put this on my headset,
November 16 Bravo, turn left heading 150.
left 150, 16 Bravo. And
Phoenix approach, Thunderbird 8 VFR request.
all right, so yeah, so when
Thunderbird 8, Phoenix approach.
Thunderbird 8,
when I
about 3
put this
miles
on,
west of the Biltmore,
it just tracks my head. So that's how it
10,700.
works.
F-16 inbound
has a little clip
Sky
here.
Harbor with
Yeah,
Foxtrot
clips
parking
on.
north ramp.
You see your headset.
Thunderbird 8,
It
Squawk
fits most
6340.
headsets. I wear 4,000 feet.
Thunderbird 8.
And let's go ahead and hold all questions, guys, now until we get on the ground. What up, Avio Patrick? Welcome to the stream as well. And anybody else who joined since I've been looking away. ETA is we're on left base. I'm gonna slow down to 190.
Thunderbird 8, radar contact, the set of maintains 3000, clear to
And find
Bravo,
out what
and
tower
present heading.
frequency is.
Graeme Bravo, this heading 3000, Thunderbird 8.
November 16 Bravo, Phoenix Airport, 9 o'clock, 10 miles.
I have the airport in stock. What's the problem?
November 16 Bravo, clear visual approach, runway 8.
Visual approach runway 8. Over 16 Bravo. Alright guys, here we are, clear to land. Let's slow down a lot.
Alaska 1912, Seattle clearance clear the Denver Airport, Seattle 7 departure, vectors normally as filed, maintain 9000, Squawk 5730.
And we're at 3,000 feet currently, looking for runway 8. I'm actually going to turn autopilot off completely, and we'll fly the visual by hand.
Alaska 1912, read correct. Thunderbird 8, turn left heading 150, vector runway 8.
150, Thunderbird 8.
We're at 169. Speed is coming back nicely. Alright, we're a little short. Let us turn the approach mode on. Just kind of
Number 16 Bravo, connect tower 18.7.
18.7, what's the problem? Crap. Hold on. That's what I was doing earlier before you called me. 18. Oh crap, what was it? 18 what? 118.7? Shoot. You guys remember what he said? Hold on a second. Yeah, 118.7. Phoenix Tower, November 16 Bravo on final visual, runway 8.
Number 16 Bravo, Phoenix Tower, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, 16 Bravo. Alright, we're a bit low.
Thunderbird 8 vector across final for space.
Yeah, it is the published, and I got behind us a little bit, Keith. I was like just about to check the chart to get the tower frequency, and then he called. One thing I do love about the Phoenix approach, though, as we're trying to visually find the runway, is that you get to fly over downtown Phoenix. It's pretty darn cool. There's the runway. You're down. Oops, that's not the right button.
Thunderbird 8, turn left heading 030.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the auto throttle off, and we're gonna take control of it ourselves. Alright, make sure we do not land on the taxiway, guys. Alright, gears down. I see 3 green indicating.
Thunderbird 8, traffic to follow 1 o'clock and 5 miles on final for runway 8, 2300, Boeing 757.
Might be other traffic in the area.
Thunderbird 8, enter straight in runway 8.
I don't know who that is. I can't even hear him. He must be behind the mountains or something. What stadium is that, guys? Anybody know? Any Phoenix locals out here? All right, let's see how my first 757 landing in since October. I think last time we flew 757
Number 8,
was
you're now 4
for
miles
breast
behind the
cancer
aircraft.
awareness
Connect
month.
tower 18.7.
City Tower, Thunderbird 8 is 6 out for runway 8.
If I land on the taxiway, he says I better install air can
Number 8,
delivery.
Phoenix Tower, wind below 3, runway 8. Clear the land check, close down number 2, following Boeing 757, 1 mile final.
Good check, clear to land, runway 8, Thunderbird 8.
A little high. We're also a little slow, so we put the nose down a bit. Chase Field, thank you, Bombsmith. A little high, we got plenty of runway. We'll use it all. We're paying for it, we'll use it all. See the terminals on the right. 100? That doesn't sound right.
Light slow. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on, put it down softly. See what you got, what you got, what you got. Still floating. And we're down. Definitely. I don't believe this plug-in anymore. That was soft. Alright. Reverse is green. We didn't even set our auto brakes. We'll just use reverse thrust. There's 70 knots. And manual braking. Reversers detent. Welcome to Phoenix, Arizona, beautiful people.
Number 16 Bravo, text around via Charlie, remain this frequency.
Charlie, remain this frequency. 16 Bravo. Alright, I don't really know where I want to park, so we're just gonna kind of go with it. What is this, Bravo? This is Bravo. Alright, he said Charlie. Charlie is the next one. Alright, we'll park, do the giveaway, and then we should be able to go ahead and take care of the next flight. And we're just going to take Charlie back over there. Not going to do a lone taxi. Alright, flaps coming up. Lots of US Airways planes out here. And this is not Traffic Global. For some reason, Traffic Global is not working for me today. I don't know why. Not sure if anybody else is having trouble with their Traffic Global or has had any random like times where Traffic Global is just not working, but it's the first time it's happened to me since the current release version that I have. I think we're gonna take this spot right here on the end.
Number 1399, Seattle departure, ident.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that one right there.
Number 399, radar contact 4 miles southwest of the Arlington Airport, call and maintain 15,000.
Alright, see if we can get it right on the yellow line.
Number 399, gateway clear, that's foul, so you can turn on course for this crush.
Alright, this is Alpha 30. You guys should have all received a text message for the gate change for the flight departing from Phoenix to Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
Thunderbird 8, change of
Departing out
plan.
of
They want
Alpha
us on the
and too
south
far.
side
I don't
there.
know why his arms just go away when we go too far. I'm gonna hit the reverse. I'm gonna blow you away, my man.
Number, correction, Thunderbird 8 taxi via Romeo, remain this frequency.
There it is.
See Romeo, Thunderbird 8.
Alright. Let's go ahead and
Number 8384.
go ahead and disconnect from Pilotedge. And I'm not even gonna shut the engines off. Oops, I don't know why those are open. I'm not gonna shut the engines off because I don't
Number
wanna...
8384, make that your request with the next controller, Connect KABQ Center, now 124.32.
But thanks for the ATC. Time for the replay. You know me, I love watching from the bottom first. Alright, let me prepare to get the giveaway. Let me prepare. It is your last chance to win Xenviro. Type in BLUXMAS. If you'd like to enter into the giveaway. Nightbot will be choosing a random person who has typed in that Keyword. So far we have 57 eligible users, 57 eligible winners. I'm excited. Alright, let's see how we did. Did we float it? I know we floated it, but how soft was it really? Because we said it got a negative 200 and something. Now here's a float, just holding off, you know what I mean? I'm not ready to go down yet. Here it is. Come on, babe. Look how soft that was. Look how soft that. Freaking. I'm uninstalling that plugin. I promise. I'm uninstalling it. There's no way that was negative 271. It's not what 271 feet per minute looks like. Alright, we're gonna do the giveaway after this landing, so I want to see this one. Alright, let's see. This view never tells lies. Oh yeah, that was soft. Actually, we bounced a little bit. You see that? You see that? There's a little bit of a bounce there, a little bunny hop. There's a little bunny hop right there. See it? Bounce and then bounce. Yeah, so maybe we came down a little harder than I thought. That's possible. That's possible. Alright, I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer because I still want to fit in one more flight. And I still gotta get it filed and all that stuff. So I'm gonna let the replay play as we roll it. So get ready. Drum roll, please. Oh yeah, that gear tilt is sexy, ain't it? Ain't she? Ain't she? She is. All right, Nightbot, who you got for me today? Who you got for me today? Everybody ready? 66 people could win this today. Well, not all of y'all, but one of 66 could win this. Let's see whose lucky day it is today. Oh yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1. 0.5, 0.2. It's rolled. Cam Laurie, congratulations, you have won today's giveaway. Are you here and do you have X-Plane 11? Please let me know that yes to both of those. If you don't, we will roll it again if you don't actually have X-Plane 11 because it's happened before. And if you're not here, we'll roll it again too. So is Cam here? Is Cam aboard still? Let's see. Let's see if Cam's in chat. Where's Cam at? Where did Cam at? Congratulations, Cam Laurie. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I don't see any confirmation from Cam yet. I have not got a confirmation. Oh, there you are! Your best friend has X-Plane. Alright. So this is a good gift. Yes, you can give it to him for Christmas. You can absolutely do that. Amazing. Alright then, Cam Laurie. Congratulations for winning. Today you have won Xenviro, sponsored by Threshold.net. I want to say a huge thank you to Threshold.net for supplying this copy of Xenviro to give away to you guys. It's a huge thing, man. It's a huge thing. It's not a cheap update. It's not a cheap upgrade, man, to your sim. So it's definitely worth a lot of money, and I'm very thankful. And again, blessed to be a blessing to you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming through for the video, and thank you guys for coming in for the giveaway. So we're gonna do another flight. Actually, hold on, before we move on, Cam, contact me on Discord. Let me get you my Discord link right quick. Contact me on Discord so I can get you set up. We can go ahead and contact me now on Discord. I will not be able to really chat with you on Discord until the stream is over, but you can go ahead and join and contact me now, and then I will get you taken care of today. All right, sounds good. So Cam, go ahead and click on that link I just posted right there, and yeah, it's gonna be all good. Super dope, man. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Man, it's our last 2 days, man. Tomorrow we have one more giveaway. We're giving away, sponsored by angleofattack.com, super dope pilot website and everything out there in Alaska. He has a private pilot ground school. Matter of fact, there's an instrument pilot ground school also included in this. But we'll be giving away access to private pilot ground school tomorrow. It's gonna be for U.S. citizens only because it's really not relevant to you if you're not in the U.S. because the standard for U.S. private pilot license is different other places. So we'll talk more about that in this next flight. But as our giveaway tomorrow, matter of fact, I actually have 2 giveaways tomorrow, and I'll surprise you with the other one. But our biggest one is the angleofattack.com sponsored one. That is worth about $500. Matter of fact, I'm paying for that myself, for me, like not your version. Like Angle of Attack has sponsored your version, but I'm paying for myself to go through the process of doing my private pilot license ground school online. So definitely come back tomorrow for that. But for the rest of you guys who are the real OGs, the real supporters, you can stick around for one more leg into Las Vegas. So let's get going, let's get started because I don't have a lot of time to finish this next flight. Let me get SimBrief up and we'll get the majority of our flight planned. And I tried to do it while we were descending, but it wasn't working out for me. So we're in Phoenix now, and we're headed to Las Vegas, KLAS, and it's gonna be pretty fun, pretty good. So weather's been really nice out here so far, super clear. Not really how I want it. You know what I mean? You kind of want a little challenge if you can. X-plane might crash on us. We're about to find out. It might crash. I wouldn't be surprised. This is why I rarely do 2 airline flights. Oh God, it not only like literally crashed. That's a first. And now the jetway is trying to save our life. Oh my God. Explain for you right there. Wait, I want to see the smoke. Look at that. There we go. Brand new paint job. Now we got to get it fixed up again. Well, darn. Well, at least the jetway is working, right? But anyways, I'll let you guys ponder on that. Hold on, I'm getting the flight planned for our next leg. I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry because we don't have a lot of time. We really don't. I have like right at an hour. I know, right? Oof, the airplane. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and reload this flight in Phoenix. We were at A30. Let's see if that still is on here somewhere. Where the heck is A30? We landed on 8. 8 is here. We turned right and we went over here somewhere. There's A27, 28, 28. I don't think there is a 30. We'll do a 29. There we are. So now I gotta start it all over again. Oh well. It is what it is. Well, give me a second to get this flight planned. Alright, this flight is gonna be 49 minutes. Computer, are you gonna work for me now, or what's up? What's going on? What's happening? Let's see. We're cruising at 38,000 feet. Good night, Prepare. Good to see you, man. Or Prepare. I know, right? Nice job, X-plane. For real. Tim was saying something. Let me see. Bad timing for it. Take a look at XGS, also the X-plane forums. I prefer that over the LR version you are currently using for my landings. All right, I'll check that out. XGS. All right. Yeah, I don't. I guess I don't really like this version of the landing rate calculator, whatever it's called, because I feel like it always gives me a higher than what I actually deserve rate. You know, that's what I believe. But maybe I really am landing like crap, and I just don't want to admit it. Maybe that's the truth. All right, Phoenix, Arizona, 38,000 feet is our cruising altitude. Hopefully, our alternate will be Ontario. Alright, hopefully they'll approve this flight planning, so I didn't really check it too hard. So they might change our departure. We'll have to see. It's kind of putting together a real quick flight plan straight from SimBrief. We'll go ahead and file that under November 16 Bravo, Phoenix to Las Vegas, 380, Ontario. There's our flight plan file. Alright, cool. Alright, that's it. Let's get our plane set up and get reconnected to Pilotedge. Connect though.
Connected to Pilotedge.
Captain K, you're getting the 757 for Christmas. Oh man, that's dope. That is dope. Alright, battery on. Standby power on. And we're gonna go straight to APU. Alright, APU's firing up. Let's see if we can do it without the checklist. It might be a train wreck, but we're gonna try. So far, the screens are still not lit up. I feel like they should have been. This song, you are now listening to Blue Arrow Radio, 116 FM. This is Your Karma, SLCT remix. Instrumental. I like it though. It's kind of vibey. What's up with the APU? Is it coming on? There it is. This is good layover music right there, right? This is good layover music. Can you imagine walking through the terminal? You know, just jam with the headphones on. That's how I feel right now. All right. Isolation valve APU on. Packs coming on. Trim air. Circulation air fan thing coming on. Switch these back on. Let's see how fast I can get this thing in the air. Not sure how fast it's gonna be, but we're gonna try. You know, I don't think I ever turned the yaw damper on last flight. I don't remember pressing that button. You know, it might have did the auto thing. It might have been what it was. All right, let's get this thing our aligned position in it. We are not in Albuquerque. That is not where we are. Can I click? Can you please let me type? All right, there we go. Okay, no. Okay, why is the keyboard not working? Oh, there it is. Okay, Kilo Papa Hotel X-ray. That's where we actually are now. And then we'll go to the top. Hit nav. I like this whatever these songs are. And in routes, Phoenix to Las Vegas. Activate, execute, performance. We need fuel, don't we? We need fuel. We need 6,500. We'll put 67 again. That's plenty. Close this for a second. We don't need GPU, but I don't know why I'm clicking on it. Loader unit, waste unit, let's do chocks. That should be everything we need to load the airplane. It should open the things we need, which are these and that. And then we need 6700. I'll leave that the same. What was it, 130 or something like that? There we go. Load. Alright, aircraft is loading. And while I wait, I'm gonna go get my new charts ready for this flight. And get the aircraft prepped and ready for the next leg. Or the charts prepped and ready for next leg. What departure did we choose? The Zephyr 1. And what runway is that using? Because they're using runway 8. It uses both runways, so that should be okay. Departure. Let's go ahead and contact ATC, and which we should be on. Thank you, Goose88, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, my man. Yeah, we should be on ground right now on 187, but I don't think I connected, did I?
Disconnected.
Alright, now we're on for sure. Did I file that flight plan? I did, okay. Alright, so clearance. Delivery is what we need to talk to. Yeah, my laptop is giving up on me. Like I can't do anything on my laptop. So I'm like out. My computer that helps me do everything over here is just not working. So I gotta go to my streaming computer and bog that down with information and tabs. Which I don't like. That's okay. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. All right. So clearance is going to be on 1181. I think that's what we are. All right. It's 1181. And let's go ahead and get our clearance with them. Get my notes ready. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright, I'm gonna pause this because this is actually vibing out. I'm liking this a lot. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna come back to that song after we get our clearance. Thank you, Tree Fella, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Alright. Where we at? Phoenix? Phoenix? Why do I hear myself? Hold on a second. What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. Wait, am I on a unicom? On the intercom? Was I just talking through the aircraft's intercom? What? That's a thing? I'm so confused. What was it? Phoenix clearance. November 16 Bravo. IFR to Las Vegas. I have to remember where we were. I haven't heard any talking in a while, so I'm just assuming we're on and we were heard.
November 16 Bravo Phoenix clearance clear to Las Vegas Airport. Zephyr 1 departure, Sissy transition and as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Departure frequency 119.2, squawk 6337.
Clear to Las Vegas via the Zephyr 1 departure, Sissy transition. Climb and maintain 8,000. Departure on 119.2, squawk 6337. November 16 Bravo.
November 16 Bravo, right back, correct?
Alright, dope. That's exactly what we
Monterey
called for.
Tower, Kodiak 292, Mike Charlie. What was my departure frequency? Can you verify it, please?
Number
Yeah,
2,
man,
Charlie,
I want to get to know that guy.
121.3.
Flying in a Kodiak, that sounds like fun.
121.3, Roger. 292, Mike Charlie.
Alright, 380, takeoff. I don't know what the temperature is right now. I don't know. Xenviro, tell me. 17. Variable 3203.
Number 292, Mike Charlie, NorCal approach. No problem, Monterey altimeter 3019. Maintain VFR.
Departure. Zephyr 1. Uh-oh, wait a second. Zephyr 1, runway 8. There it is. Oh, Sissy. There she is. There's Sissy. And the route. Execute that. Unable cruise. Who cares? I'm going to get there. Performance in it. I think that page is done. That is takeoff page. That's done. We said our. Do we have waypoints on this one? Are we doing like we did last flight where we had Sissy? Okay, we have 2 transitions. So IGM is the next waypoint. I'm going to go straight to the departure though. Go to index and arrival. I think we're doing the Aasen 5 IGM and runaway I don't know, but again, we'll just kind of fill in what SimBrief gave us for now until they tell us otherwise. 26 left in Phoenix. No, sorry, in Las Vegas. ILS 26 left. There it is. Pre-now transition. That sounds good. Execute routes. And we do have a couple discontinuities. That is okay. We'll get rid of them. Fill that gap. Execute that. And that's basically good to go. But yeah. Perfecto. Alright, let's go ahead and take that away. And that's basically really the biggest part is kind of setting up the FMS. Like getting the flight plan set up. So that's really the biggest part that we have to go through. Everything is loaded. We are on APU. We don't need the GPU. Don't need fuel truck anymore. Don't need waste unit. Don't need loader unit. Don't need LSU. Don't need chocks. I think when we take the chocks away, that gate might start going away. I'm not sure. We got fuel loaded, and that looks good too. Sometimes I forget. Thankfully, we didn't do it today. We have 1 more minute until the IRS is aligned. We're going to call this the pushback truck now. And get that going. We'll probably push back in this direction. Just kind of assuming if we're going to get runway 8.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is
Cam Lori, the Discord message. Oh, did it not send? I'll send it again. Hold on. I'll send it again. I think it might not have sent because my laptop is frozen. Like it's pretty much just not working. I'm just gonna restart it because it's not helping me in any way at all right now. So I'm just going to get that restarted, and I'm gonna do one screen for the rest of this stream, and I'll get you a invite to the Discord. I think all my moderators are asleep. Alright, here it comes, Cam.
okay. All
I just
doors
posted
and
it.
hatches are
Roger, thanks.
ready to connect.
Alright, so ground. Phoenix ground 119.75. There it is. What was a squawk? Oh shoot. Oh shoot, no. Hold on. Okay, I think it might be my phone. I was about to close my computer and I typed my whole clearance on there. So I was like, oh no. Oh no. But thankfully I have Apple and it's supposed. Yes, there it is. 6337. Alright, we're good.
So connected and bypass.
Okay, I worried for a second.
Release parking brake.
About to turn off the one device that had the important information. Alright, 6337 is our squawk code. And so do I always push at my discretion, or is that only at certain places? I guess, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna ask to push anyways, but I don't know that if I need to ask to push, honestly. Let's close those doors. Close all. You can't copy the link. You should be able to just click on the link, Cam. Maximilian, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream.
Number 292, Mike Charlie, Oakland, descender, Pasa Robles, altimeter 3018.
Jermaine Smith, what's up as well, man? Yeah, I see the divider right there, the movement and non-movement area. But if I'm pushing back onto, you know, basically the ramp area, I guess you could say, like, do I still need to call for pushback? My laptop restarting. You're free to move on your side of the line, but anything on the other line requires clearance. So yeah, all right. So yeah, but I want to push. Yes, yeah, so I want to push back beyond that line. So I guess I do need to ask for clearance. It's what I'm assuming you're getting to right now. Either way, we do need to be on ground.
Unable to find view ID 9.
And ground is what I said, 11975. Thank you very much, Keith. Appreciate that, man. All right, let's go ahead and get our clearance for pushback, and we do need to get the ATIS as well. I'm actually gonna get the ATIS first. Kilo Papa Hotel X-ray. Alright, we have Gulf. Winds 300 at 4, 10 miles, clear. Temperature 17, -07. Altimeter 3003. Arriving and departing runway is 7 left and 8. And we have a Gulf. Alright, that sounds good.
November 139er, contact Portland approach 124.35.
3003. Why aren't you moving? Alright, got it. Alright, where are we? Phoenix, yeah, we're Phoenix. Phoenix ground, November 16 Bravo, ready to push back.
Number 139er, Portland approach, roger, altimeter is 2975, thanks for Alpha.
Oh wait, are we ready? Not ready. We are not ready.
Somebody else was calling, was blocked?
Yeah, that was November 16 Bravo, we're ready to push back.
November 16 Bravo with Phoenix ground. When you call for pushback, generally you want to identify your position, which taxiway you'll need, and the ATIS.
Alright. Where are we? Alright, sounds good. Standby. Let me get that so I can do it correctly. So we are at Alpha 20 something. 29. We want to push back onto, it looks to be Charlie. Yeah, we want to push back to Charlie, and we have, what was it, Gulf? Yeah, alright. Phoenix ground, November 16 Bravo, ready to push back from Alpha 29 onto Charlie with Mike. With Gulf.
6 Bravo information, Mike's not current, and we're quite a ways off that. Why don't you grab the ATIS again for me, turn your transponder on, and let me know when you have the ATIS.
Transponder on, and I meant to say Gulf, sorry.
Perfect, thank you. November 16 Bravo, push on to taxiway Charlie is approved, and expect runway 8.
Push back to Charlie, and expecting runway 8, or what's the problem? Appreciate that. So people always get, like, I don't know, they get nervous about flying on Pilotedge, but these guys have always been pretty nice to me. Alright, beacon light coming on. Everything up here looks to be in order. AP's on, packs are on.
8 Romeo Victor, contact Reading Tower 119er.8.
Off. Hear the jetway moving out of there.
Reading Tower, Mooney 428 Romeo Victor on the RNAV 34.
November 428 Romeo Victor, Reading Tower, runway 34, cleared to land.
Clear to land 34, 428 Romeo Victor.
Kick me in my ATIS. Alright, let's go to the engines. Starting engine 2. Introducing fuel. Fire it up. Alright, me facing to the east. Oh crap, no, wait a second, that's the wrong direction. Alright, push back. I need you to push me back farther because we need to go the other way. Maybe he can give us, allow us to turn back on Alpha. That Alpha over there? We need to be facing the opposite direction. I'm gonna tell him the pushback truck guy got confused and we need to go the other direction, so can we be cleared to taxi back the opposite direction? Miscommunication. That's what that was.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Alright, starting engine number 1.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Welcome back, Ghost Customs. Good to see you, man. All right, so for our departure, we'll be taking off actually to the west. No, east. Yeah, we're actually facing the wrong direction right now. So we're taking off to the east. We need to be at Goli at or below 9,000. He actually told us, he gave us cleared up to 8,000. So let's go ahead and put that in to disconnect that. 8,000, there we go. So built to 8,000. If he tells us to climb via SID, we know that at Goli there's a restriction at 9,000. That's the only really restriction we have for the entire departure. From what I see right now, it says on runway 8, climb heading 078 to 1,635 feet, then directly to Sparkly, then left turn directly across to Goli, at or below 9,000, track 339 to Golder, then track 294 to Zephyr. So I think we're pretty good there. We did forget to fuel on the left engine. I remember, I don't know if it still does this, but I remember in one of the older versions of the Flight Factor 757, if you left the engine to ground for too long and you didn't introduce fuel, you could actually have a really bad start. Cam, did you ever get Discord working? Are you good? You can message me on Instagram too. Yeah, that's another option. If Discord's not working for you, you can message me, DM me on Instagram. So feel free to do that if it's not working. Nick Rock, what up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Roy family. All right, I believe we do have 2 good engines. It seems like it. Nothing looks abnormal. Or pressure looks good. Fuel stuff, all that looks good. All right, we're gonna set our flaps down to 15 and turn off the APU. Pack come back on. We have trim, yaw damper. I think the yaw damper's, okay, there we go. Now, yeah, we definitely didn't turn the yaw damper on last time. I think that we actually did, the checklist automatically did it because our autopilot wouldn't work correctly if yaw damper wasn't on. Now APU is fired down. Everything else is fired up. Flaps are down. Altitude is set. Our heading needs to be 078. We have Gulf. And ready to taxi. The opposite direction. Is our pushback truck gone? He's gone. Alright, where we at? Phoenix? Phoenix ground, November 16 Bravo. We're ready to taxi. We're actually facing the wrong direction though. Pushback truck got confused.
November 16 Bravo, can you enter into the ramp to turn around, or you need a taxiway?
Yeah, I have space. I can make a right turn, U-turn here.
16 Bravo, runway 8, taxi via Charlie.
8 via Charlie, 16 Bravo. All right, parker brake released. Runway turn off lights off. We're gonna give these the waiting passengers a light
133
show.
Bravo, November Prescott Tower. Which direction are you approaching in?
Make a pretty sharp turn here. My dog's doing good. Dog's doing very good. All right, cool. I got you, Cam Laurie. I'll check my IG here in a bit. Actually, I'll check it now. And make sure I got your message. Yep, I got it.
I don't know what PIPA is, but I'll tell you what. November 133 Bravo, November. You're with Albuquerque Center. Remain outside of the Prescott Delta airspace. You can contact Tower with your request.
Nice. This plane has a really good turning radius.
Finish ground.
That was, we didn't even go off into the non-movement area at all. So, all right, we'll take Charlie. We are
remain
on Charlie.
outside of the Delta airspace and contact Tower. You're with Albuquerque Center.
We're on Charlie. We'll take Charlie all the way down to runway 8 and we'll depart runway 8 via the Zephyr 1 departure Sissy transition. You can see downtown over there, and I think you guys at the Diamondbacks play that stadium right there. So pretty cool.
Gotta release the north ramp between Alpha and 9.
Yeah, my dog's doing pretty good. I actually kind of miss him.
Perfect.
Now that you bring him up,
ground runway 8, taxi via
I
Alpha.
haven't seen him in
taxi Alpha runway
a
8.
couple weeks at least. He's at over
Romeo
at
Victor into the ramp.
house.
Bravo and Alpha. We'll see ya.
Bravo and Alpha, thank you.
All right, departure's on 119 or 2. I'm gonna pre-select that in here in a second once we get tower frequency tuned in.
November 1399er, contact Phoenix, Portland approach 126.9er.
Tower is on 120, actually no, 1187 for runway 8, so. Wait.
Number 1399er, Portland approach, altimeter 2975.
Woodrow, what up, man?
Number 292, Mike Charlie.
Long time
contact.
no see, bro. Welcome
Set
to the
up
stream,
rubber
man.
approach.
How you been? How you living?
120.55.
How you living, bro? Alright, we have a little ways to go till we get to the end of the runway. Little power in there. Oops. Oops. I keep pressing that button. Alright, here we go. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Screenshot. It's a good one right here too, with Phoenix in the background. It's my first flight in his paint job, so I gotta do the photo shoot. You guys know, you know how it is.
King Air 1399er, turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 3000.
All right, we are good to go, guys. Once we get to the runway, we'll be ready. I'll go ahead and set our auto brakes to RTO, reject takeoff. Flaps are down and ready. Overhead looks good. Don't have any fuel in the center tank, so we're gonna leave that off. Where did I get this 757 from? From the internet. Sorry, I got it. Well, I mean, this specific one, my man VRAM Jonas made this livery for me. But this is the 757 by Flight Factory. You can get this on the xplane.org store. Pretty expensive though, not gonna lie. You got yourself in Team ID. I don't know what that means.
Thunderbird 8 Phoenix Tower, wind 2904, runway 8, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8, Thunderbird 8.
Wait, who? Who's taking off?
Thunderbird 8, change to departure.
Oh, there's a plane over there.
Change to departure, Thunderbird 8.
Is that an F-16? What the heck? That's a freaking F-16. What the heck is this guy doing in F-16? It's a Thunderbird. Taking off on runway 8. Didn't even know anybody was here. Yeah, we're switching to tower.
So 1399er, turn left heading 180.
That is a F-16 Fighting Falcon. Like, there's nothing cooler to see at an airport taking off than a fighter jet. Seriously. Yeah, that is an... What? Is he really in an F-16 or is he in something else? Like, I want to know. That is cool. I don't know where he's going, what training he's doing, but I need to learn. Oh, he even has afterburner. Seems legit. He's dragging something.
Albuquerque clearance, Cessna November 118 uniform. Would like to pick up flight following.
Wow, look at
heading of
high performance takeoff.
VFR altitude 8,500 to Kilo Alpha Echo Golf.
Man, all right, let's get this. I'm gonna get distracted. I'm a little, yeah, I'll get a little distracted. All right, we're squawking Charlie 6337. That's our squawk code. The ultimate, departure is 119.
1183 uniform Albuquerque clearance. Departure frequency 127.4.
And we're cleared up to 8,000.
Squawk 6322.
Got our heading selected.
Departure frequency 127.4, Squawk 6322.
Right 3 uniform, be back correct. Number 139er, Niners 10 miles from Blazer, turn left heading 130 and maintain 3000 until established on a localizer. Clear the ILS, runway 10 left approach.
His APU died. Phoenix Tower, November 16 Bravo, holding short runway 08, ready to go.
Thunderbird 8, Phoenix departure radar contact, climb maintain 1, correction flight level 210.
Talking to the
16 Bravo, Phoenix Tower, runway 8 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 cleared for takeoff. November 16 Bravo. All right, land lights on. Light 'em up.
139er at Blazer, contact tower 118.7.
Flaps down, land lights on. Flight plan, flight director set. We are ready, guys. Let's go.
Albuquerque ground, Cessna November 118 uniforms, holding short Foxtrot 3 at the air cargo ramp. Like to request taxi active.
A lot of people out in the Albuquerque area now.
Number 183 uniform, Albuquerque ground information. Oscar's current where again are you parked?
IFMG, what up, man? You made it.
Ramp holding short Foxtrot 3 at uniform.
Hope you're feeling better, bro.
November 83 uniform, runway 3 taxi via Foxtrot.
Runway 3 via Foxtrot.
100 knots. V1 and re-rotate. Positive climb. Gear up.
Thunderbird 8, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
Auto throttle on. LNAV is tracking, and we're gonna follow flight director out.
Thunderbird 8, Albuquerque, Albuquerque Center, roger, climb maintain flight level 280.
Freaking Thunderbird is out here. I would fly fighter jets more often on X-Plane if they weren't, like, if I had never played DCS World, I would fly fighter jets more often. Oh shoot. About to overspeed the flaps. Skyhawk Pro Flight Gaming, man. Long time no see, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Or sorry, Skyhawk Sim Pilot. That's your new name, I see. But welcome to the stream, though, man. Good to see you. We're just departing out of Phoenix. Last stop, Las Vegas.
Portland Tower, King Air 1399, establishing a localizer 10 left.
Number 139er, Portland Tower, confirm runway 10 left. I show you on the runway 10 right center lane.
Having some major avionics issues. Can I have permission to land on this runway in front of me then?
Number 139er, wind 110 at 13 runway 10 right, cleared to land.
Starly, what up, man? Long time no see.
Right,
Where you been at?
139er.
I'm probably late at night for you right now.
November 16 Bravo, contact departure.
Contacting departure, 16 Bravo. Departure November 16 Bravo, passing 7,000.
At 16 Bravo, stepped on with Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 210, stay altitude leaving.
Climbing to 210, passing 7,000. November 16 Bravo.
16 Bravo, radar indicates 7,700, stay altitude.
Yeah, 7,700. I couldn't see it. 16 Bravo.
Thank you.
Sorry, those letters are super tiny on my screen. I saw some big 7.
Number 1183 uniform. You can prevent stepping on other pilots. Just give us a second. I did hear your first call, but I have to make sure that I handle that other aircraft first. Give me just a couple more seconds when you make that second call, if you wouldn't mind. I appreciate that. November 1183 uniform, left turn on course is approved. Runway 3 cleared for takeoff. Wind 170 at 4.
All right, we're cleared to 21,000 now, and we're continuing our climb. I'm gonna go about 250 knots now. Hit the vertical speed mode on. I could hit flight change instead if I like, but We'll do vertical speed for now, because flight change will probably make us go like 5,000 feet per minute in the climb. And I don't want to do that much.
Number 139er, do you have the airport in sight?
Yo, Captain Gigo. Captain Gigo. Captain Gio, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Welcome to the stream.
Number 139er.
Sounds good, man. Have a good day at work, man. Thanks for stopping by.
085, climb and maintain 5,000.
What happened? Like, we came from no mods in the stream for the first hour to like all the mods are here, and now for like just a second. All right, landing lights coming off. We're passing 10,000 feet. And wing lights. Leave the white light on. Logo light will come off. We could, you know, do the seatbelt signs, but I always leave those on auto in case we get some turbulence or something like that.
139er, contact Portland, approach 126.9er with your request.
Check out Phoenix below us. Mateo, man, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. They were hiding to avoid the giveaway chat rush. That's funny. Christopher Berry, I am not using either. I'm not using any extra things. I'm just using straight up Xenviro. Nicholas, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Okoth Kaylee, welcome back as well.
Portland approach, King Air 1399er, 5,000. If I can get vectored again, I think I got it all corrected now for ILS 10 left approach.
SA3 uniform radar contact, verify altitude. Array 3 uniform, roger, maintain VFR. King Air 1399er, Portland departure, turn left heading 280 vectors ILS, runway 10 left approach.
Man, look at that. Why are we climb? Why? What are you doing?
Left turn to heading 280. Vectors for ILS 10 left approach.
I was looking at it, I was like, wait a second, why are we climbing so steep? Oh my god, what is going on?
If it always went to plan, it wouldn't be entertaining.
Not the truth. November 16 Bravo, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
134.32, what's the problem? 3432. Let's see, let's get our exact altitude this time. Albuquerque Center, November 16 Bravo at 16.9 for 210.
At 16 Bravo, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climbing to 380, November 16 Bravo. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I took the extra one out of my call sign because I always, me and controllers both always stumble over, because usually my call sign is November 116 Bravo. You could also say November 116 Bravo, but usually I say 116 Bravo. Whenever I'm saying really fast, I'm like, whoa, 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 Bravo. And so I was like, you know what, let's take the one out.
Shuttle 501,
so it'll roll out the tongue,
San
off the
Francisco
tongue a bit better.
cleared at Los Angeles Airport, stick 4 departure, eBay transition that is filed, climb via the SID, accept maintain 10,000, NorCal departure frequency 135.1, squawk 4201.
Alright, we'll turn those guys down for a little bit, and yeah, I can show you my Xenviro settings here, so give me a second. Alright, opening up Xenviro.
Our shuttle 501 reback.
Oops, that's not it. Alright, here it is. So I really haven't like done anything special with my settings. Only thing that I have really different is my seasonal changes are set to 0. So I just didn't. If I set it to realistic, it looks cool from the air. It kind of adds like a little fall look to the ground, but it depends on where I'm flying at. Sometimes I don't want to see that, like, because it also adds a texture to a lot of the airports and stuff like that. So, and like I was flying in like Princess Juliana earlier, and it was making all the palm trees look like fall trees, and I'm like, well, that ain't right, because there's no, like, they don't really get fall over there very much. So the palm trees are always going to stay green. They don't change colors. So, but I had it to 0, and I'm probably going to leave it there for now, unless I'm flying in another area where it actually has a bit more seasonal diversity, like in the East Coast or up north, Pacific Northwest or something like that. So I have it turned off. But other than that, everything else is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if mine is different than you guys. I think I have the windshield effects turned off because I use Livery, and sometimes I don't like them mixed together. It kind of looks cool, but at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of a preference thing. So, but there you go. You can pause the stream if you want to look at it for longer, but I'm leaving in 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, it froze. Come on. I actually never heard of Steve, Kennedy Steve. I've actually not heard of him.
Number 516 Tango.
But I need to check him out, because that does sound pretty interesting. Come on, come back. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, X-Plane. Don't crash on me.
Olympia VOR. Victor 287. Payne VOR, direct.
Love how I still hear Pilotedge going in the background at normal time.
5,000 within 10 minutes of departure.
The X-Plane is like sitting there.
0.4, Squawk 33.
Not a good sign. Is this how it ends, guys? Is this how our hero ends? You know those superhero shows? It's like, is this how our superhero ends? Come back in the next episode. Will X-Plane crash? Will we ever make it to Las Vegas? What happened to his dog?
516 Tango, climb and maintain 3,000.
Is he moving on the Pilotedge radar?
And 10
What happens if I hit tab? Okay, I'm alt tabbing. I'm on other screens and everything else is working like this. My whole computer hasn't frozen. Yep, OBS hasn't frozen.
Contact LA Center 124.62.
It's just X-Plane. Okay. I don't know, guys. We'll see. It'll be kind of, honestly, it might be a miracle if it actually makes it back from this. My home airport is Houston International. KIAH, Kilo India Alpha Hotel.
November 139er, turn left heading 190.
FOB says he fell asleep watching this at like 11. That's funny. How long ago was that? That's an F in the chat. Yep. That's an F. I'm surprised he hasn't contacted me like, hey, are you on pause? I don't know if it's coming back. Like, it still says not responding, and I hear the engines going.
Number 16 Bravo, confirm climbing flight level 380.
November 16 Bravo, X-Plane is actually frozen.
November 16 Bravo, Albuquerque Center.
Oh, he can't even hear me. He can't hear me. Albuquerque Center, November 16 Bravo.
November 16 Bravo, Albuquerque Center.
No, he can't hear me. All right, I think this is it. This is how it's gonna end today. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure he's not watching the stream. He probably thinks that I'm a deadbeat on pause. On Pilotedge.
39er miles from Blazer, turn left heading 130,
and
maintain
that's not
3,000
good. Not a
until
good
established on the localizer for the ILS runway 10 left approach.
I think this is where I have to end it, guys. I think this is the end. I'm sorry. We did one flight and a half, and a quarter.
November 16 Bravo, Albuquerque Center.
All right, we're leaving. I'm getting off. I don't want to be stuck on Pilotedge. So that's it, guys. That was going to be the end of our stream today. I am sorry. I am sorry. It is very unfortunate that X-Plane will not allow us to continue today's flight. But things happen. Things happen out of my control. We're going to go back to jam some of this good music while we wait for X-Plane to finish crashing. You can even hear it. All I hear is X-Plane. Alright. Alt F4. Can I get an Alt F4 in chat? That's what we need right now. Well, guys, it's been good. It's been a good day. This is why I want to do the giveaway at our first stop, not our second stop, because knowing X-Plane, it's kind of unpredictable. You just really never know what's going to happen. You just never know. You never know. I was hoping to make it to Phoenix. I can't start over. I literally have 20 minutes until I was hoping to even be there, which we would end up being late anyways. But I could deal with being a little bit late. But I don't have time to load up X-Plane again and do another try it again. So that'll be the end of our stream today, and I'm sorry we left on a cliffhanger. That is very unfortunate, but we will be back tomorrow, and I do plan on flying on Pilotedge again, but we will most likely be flying some VFR stuff, I'm not sure, probably fly over in the northwest area. I want to fly around some mountains and do some VFR, maybe either in the C-152, or maybe we'll hop in the Piper again. We'll see how I'm feeling, and maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of gonna brainstorm. If you guys have any really cool VFR ideas to do in the Pilotedge coverage zone, let me know. If you want to join me, definitely come by and or come message me, comment on the video, whatever. You know, hit me up, let me know, because I would like to do a group flight. That'd be a lot of fun to get a group flight together on Pilotedge. But matter of fact, while we're here, guys, before we get out of here, let's do some shout outs. If you hear my voice, if you are here, if you're watching, if you made it this far, you're a freaking VIP, you're a champion. Let's do some shout outs. Give me some love in the chat. Give me some emojis. Say hi. Where are you watching from? And I'm gonna say goodbyes, and we're gonna jam out to the Blue Arrow Radio on FM 116. Let's do it. I see. Also, our winner today was Cam Lori. 1X Xenviro for 1 free copy of Xenviro. So super dope. Tomorrow we have another giveaway. Ace, what up, man? Good to see you. Altaya, thanks for watching today. IFMG, Michael Hopkinson, welcome. Tim Ferrentar, thank you, man, for joining us today. You think Xenviro killed it? I don't know. It could be many other things. I have multiple plugins I could have called. As a matter of fact, I'd probably go look at my log and see what really finished us off today. Let's find out. I'm just curious. I'm taking a real quick break and a shout out to find out what actually caused X-Plane to crash. It would be hilarious if it was X-Plane, but I doubt it. Captain Bambosa, man, thank you as well. Captain Reynolds, lots of captains here. Tree Fella, thank you as well. FOB Ryan, I'm glad I was able to help you sleep today. Christopher Berry, Jermaine Smith, Go Fly Sim, thank you very much for coming by. And my log.txt is not even working. It's not responding. That's a bad sign. X-Plane broke all kind of things. I don't even think X-Plane is finished crashing. I think it's still nose diving, squawking, emergency right now. And really unfortunate I couldn't finish that flight. Really, really unfortunate. But I'm really looking forward to doing a lot more Pilotedge flying. I'm still down to fly VATSIM with you guys when you guys want to join on VATSIM. But just renewed my Pilotedge subscription, so I want to get my money's worth and do some flying on there. It's definitely fun to do IFR stuff, but I really enjoyed doing the VFR stuff too. Here it is. Log finally loaded. See what crashed me. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. Like, I don't see any major errors. Like, it has like a dump log multiple times. Dump to log, dump to log. The last command was 241 knots, start 0, limit 0.5, thermo. So I don't know. I don't know what crashed us. And the last few things we did was the transmission to the ATC. So I don't know what caused it. Actually, I think it was ATC. It says D/ATC. Does that mean ATC crashed? Was it Pilotedge that crashed it? I don't know. Yeah, it might have been Pilotedge that crashed us, actually. I don't know. Anyways, well, is what it is. Who else we got in here? Anybody else come in? Grady, what's up? How's it going? Going very good. Very, very good. Your wallet, welcome, man. Thanks for coming by. All right, guys, we can get out of here. Thank you so much for flying with us today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Nofiz, what's up as well, man? Congrats again to our winner, 1X Xenviro, sponsored by Threshold.net. Big thank you to them. I can't say thank you enough to them and to you guys, all of you guys who've been supporting the channel, whether you subscribed or not, it really doesn't matter. But the fact that you guys come back and keep supporting, thank you to everybody who, new subscribers, new followers on Twitch, people who donated, you guys are all amazing. And hopefully to have a great 2020 year coming up as well, and a great tomorrow. Great Christmas, great everything. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow, probably about around the same time. But until then, remember you got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got, even when X-plane crashes for no dang reason. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. All right, I'm out.